It's okay. Off your mic. It's okay. She off your mic.
Chai! Now wow, people wey suppose talk truth to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go summer us, call them hate speech. But fear not, Maiyegun don't come. Him go torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we laugh, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. Maiyegun diary Politico, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. This one not the off in mind, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. And in the touchlight every corner, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai, them be promise us say we go get light and power. Nah. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Sure. Every day, dollar just they get the higher power over naira. Still them talk say make we off mind. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. Maiyegun diary Politico, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. This one not they off in mind, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Maiyegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Maiyegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day then they take money in bulk. Poor man picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say make we no talk. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. My people make you shout, oh, yo.
Good morning to you, good afternoon to you, good evening to you from wherever you are watching from. And this is Maiyegun Live.
Glory Facebook, glory YouTube. Maiyegun diary, gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Maiyegun já wa sí. Maiyegun diary. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í kò ní bẹ́ẹ̀.
Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear before we get fully into it.
Bó bá ṣe àní Maiyegun máa wí. Maiyegun diary. Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o. Maiyegun diary. Maiyegun diary Politico. Maiyegun diary. Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Maiyegun. Maiyegun diary.
Sorry, please let me know. I'm actually reading my comment to be sure that the audio is fine before I loud and clear. So share this broadcast, invite your friends, and tell them that Maiyegun today.
Ani esuraki. Maiyegun today. Maiyegun today. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú esuraki.
Still having an issue with that audio. So my own voice is clear. How about the music? Can you hear that?
Maiyegun today. Ani esuraki. Maiyegun today. Lórí YouTube. Maiyegun today. Ani esuraki.
Thank you. I think we will just keep it at that. So, yes, good evening to you, good morning to you, and good afternoon to you from wherever you are watching from. And this is Maiyegun Live. So, thanks so much for joining me. it's sad that my own kind of studio speaker is acting up, so I can't really hear what I'm saying. So I'm going to just improvise. So thank you very much. 1 sec. Anyway, so if you have taken your time to read the caption of this broadcast, you can make your own contribution, comments accordingly. But before I get fully into this conversation, there's something I want us to quickly somehow remember. Maiyegun's Diary Politico, a platform where many of us who have decided to disabuse our mind and then, to disabuse our mind from the lies we've been told about Nigeria. And we decided to follow our own truth, which is so obvious, and decided as well to chart a different course for our own survivor. And so therefore, on Maiyegun's Diary Politico, people who have different solutions, ideas on what it should be like rather than what it is now, they found sanctuary on Maiyegun's Diary Politico. No political correctness, no stereotyping, no gaslighting, no blackmailing, and no other vices that could make people feel like we were misinformed anymore. That is what Maiyegun's Diary Politico actually stands for. And that is why you will see those who want Biafra, they are comfortable on Maiyegun's Diary Politico. You will see those who want Yoruba nation, they are comfortable with, they are so comfortable on Maiyegun's Diary Politico. You will see those who are asking for revolution now, they are comfortable on Maiyegun's Diary Politico, including the recent one, the NSAS movement, and those who believe in that movement too. They all found sanctuary on Maiyegun's Diary Politico because it is the only place where he is going to say it the way it is. Not just that, he is also going to get you to also reason on your own after getting to know more than what you probably know. You have a chance and a kind of maturity that despite your own kind of difference and everyone's difference on Maiyegun's Diary Politico, there is something they have in common. Majority of those on Maiyegun's Diary Politico disagrees with the way the current Nigeria is structured. Do you understand that? That's one thing that we all have in common. Nigeria is a scam that has outlived its relevance and purpose, only surviving on the blood of the people trapped in that Nigeria. That is what we have in common. I have friends here who believe that let us break it up, including myself. Let's break everything up. Let everybody manage their own affair. There was, we have history of how we came to be in Nigeria. We all know our history, okay? And some of us believe that we should just break it away. Peacefully, no bloodshed, no nothing. May everybody carry your gari, make I carry my gari. Face your wahala, make I face my wahala. If we survive, fine. If we perish, fine. Do you understand that? Some people believe that that's all right. The reason why some of you want to break away from Nigeria or break away and get your own country is because Nigeria has failed. Do you understand that now? So, which means they too now feel like Nigeria has failed. And for Nigeria to offer what every component part of that Nigeria deserves, right? The current structure must go, which means PDP, APC, the constitution, everything that you know about Nigeria right now, they have to go. So do you see what everybody have in common? Some want immediate, cut them, they go. Others feel like, no, if you do that, you are doing the criminals who pushed us to this level, you are doing them a favor because they will all escape. They will say, well, should be divided the country. Nobody is now responsible for what happened and they can get away with what they have done. So all the people who have all these beliefs, they have sanctuary on Maiyegun's Diary Politico. And there is never any member of Maiyegun's Diary Politico that will tell you that since he's been listening or watching Maiyegun, some of my viewers have been Maiyegun's followers for more than 7 years. No single one of them watching right now will say there was a time or there is a time that Maiyegun told us to hate one another. Do you understand that now? Was there a time that Maiyegun asked you to tear yourselves apart, to kill yourselves, or to what? So here, that is why on Maiyegun's Diary Politico, you cannot be our friend if you want to be politically correct. My audience agree that the current Nigeria is a fraud. My audience agree that prayers only can no longer fix Nigeria. You know that. Hoping, waiting, patiently, and the rest of all those things they have told you to do, they cannot, except this system collapsed and give birth to a new one that now caters for the interest of all the ethnic nationalities in Nigeria, including the option of a referendum. So I know my audience. And do you know why my audience also kind of know me very well? They know that I don't just talk about the problems. Majority of us knows the problem very well. But they know that Maiyegun is not looking at the problem with the lens of a tribe, with the lens of religion, with the lens of a class, and every other nonsense they have used to divide us. When Maiyegun wants to mention the criminals, it doesn't spare them. Whether they are Hausa, they are Fulani, they are Yoruba, they are Igbo, wherever they come from, once their name pop up in the names of those who are contributing to this division, this bloodbath, and this corruption, Maiyegun doesn't hold back. So that is to say, I know my audience knows me. We are not many, but we are very, very, very powerful. You just need to find out by spending time with us. So I decided to give you that short reminder on Maiyegun's Diary Politico. We know they do political correctness. If now pastor misbehave, he go collect. If now your imam misbehave, Miss Yan, he go collect. If now your grandfather in politics, Miss Yan, we go give him hot. If now your grandmother misbehave, we go give him sharp. And that is why we are not politically correct. We are not in any way among those that can be blackmailed with religion, blackmailed with God, blackmailed with jazz and every other thing that makes people feel like watch your mouth. So that is why Maiyegun's Diary Politico is called the Temple of Truth. Sometimes you will hear some, you go dey comfortable, you go clap, you go share, you go comment, you go dey buzzing, you go vibe. Sometimes you go hear some other ones, you will be uncomfortable, unhappy. You feeling so, I'm so disappointed in Maiyegun. Maiyegun, why? That is why we call it the Temple of Truth. Because you can also hear your own inconvenient truth here. Just don't take it personal. That's the point. You cannot intimidate me with your pastor. I cannot be intimidated with your imam. I cannot be intimidated with your mama lawo, baba lawo, sisi lawo, brother lawo, uncle lawo, and every cousin lawo that you have. I cannot be intimidated by anything that possibly makes you feel like, be careful. So Maiyegun's Diary Politico, I am also grooming responsible human beings who will always remember that whoever they are, wherever they come from, whichever God they worship, whichever people they respect or disrespect, on Maiyegun's Diary Politico, all of us not the same, which means we cannot be threatened when we are saying our truth. We cannot be intimidated when we are exposing our truth, because it is our truth. It is our truth that we found out after discovering the lie. You cannot know the truth if you don't discover the lie. Nigeria is a lie. Every action, every existence of it is a lie. They've managed to package it for so long, the lie, until Bukwari came and showed everybody their place in Nigeria. Now, we decided that we are not going to be politically correct about it. We came all fire blazing for it. Great. Because of that, some people felt offended. My broadcast yesterday about Adeyinka Grandiot. Some people started commenting, leave Adeyinka Grandiot alone. It is irrelevant. It should be completely irrelevant. But he's already done some damages, which is totally against anything that you can call common sense. Anybody that tells you that the enemy of Yoruba people are not Yorubas, that person is a criminal, even if the person is your Yoruba brother and sister. Yeah? If anybody tells you that the enemy of Igbo, Biafrans, they are not Biafrans, they are Yorubas, they are Fulanis, they are Hausas, they were this and that, it's simply, and you believe them, it simply means you are not smart if you think you are. Because listen to this, no matter what we say, or the situation our people are in Yoruba land today, some people, they are always at that place where they are discussing what will affect everybody, including Yorubas. Imagine, somebody would they make the Minister of Works, for example, or Minister of Power, and they said they will give you power. They know that if they give you power, Yorubas, Hausa, Igbo, Christian, Muslim, Babala, everybody will have light, because electricity, they get discrimination, right? Now, he has the opportunity to do that. He decided to make himself rich, his friends rich. Rather than give you electricity, he gave you darkness. He's a Yoruba man. Which means when he is there, when they are discussing something that will affect Yoruba and others, he decided to take care of himself and his friend. He didn't stand up for Yoruba. And you cannot blame an Igbo man for that. You cannot blame a Fulani man for that. You cannot blame an Hausa man for that. Because if a Yoruba man stood up and fought and fight there, this will be so obvious that, yes, our problems are the Fulanis, Hausas, the Fulanis, the Hausas, the Igbos. What am I trying to tell you is this. Do not shy away from reality. Do not shy away from the truth. Because before you can find the truth, you need to discover the lie. Today, Yorubas, the governors of Yoruba land, they are Yoruba. The senators from Yoruba land, they are Yoruba. The representatives member from Yoruba land, they are Yoruba. All of these ones, representatives and senators, Yoruba senator, Yoruba rep, they have always been in Abuja for the past 22 years. No single one of them actually felt like, I have been fighting for electricity for Yoruba. Nigeria cannot give us electricity. Let's tell ourselves the truth. Yorubas should break away the electricity monopoly of Nigeria in order to free our people. None of them. All they always come back is they are waiting for their time. Now you have no electricity, which means you have no economic development tool whatsoever. You can't develop if you don't have the electricity. Take that from me. You cannot develop. Right? Now, as a Yoruba man, as Igbo man, as Hausa, as whatever, there is none of them who stood up for you genuinely. Or say, you know what? I don't want to be part of it anymore. I have told them again and again and again, this is not going to work. My people, they are lying to you. So it was after we discovered the lies that we know the truth. We then discovered that what Nigeria is doing to all the ethnic nationalities in Nigeria should ordinarily make every part of Nigeria, right, to demand, one, for an end to this contraption or this arrangement, so that you can be able to take back the power into your hand, crush this system, not go and validate it by election. Number one, or every ethnic nationality in Nigeria should be demanding for a total breakup of Nigeria. You know why? If Nigeria break up, number one, the monopoly, the stranglehold will be broken into pieces. It's now left for you. If the former rogues in Nigeria are now allowed to take over your country if you break away. That is left for you. In Yoruba land, I have been educating my own friends to understand that whatever Nigeria is today, it didn't happen by accident. It has been happening from 1966. In fact, it started from 1963. So, cut the long story short, majority now agrees that yes, Nigeria has been like a hell, very, very bad. But you see, under this Bokwari, under this APC, it has never been this bad. Do you understand? It's like it's never been this bad. It is so scary that it is not about stealing, corruption, poverty. It is now about ethnic cleansing, running down the entire country to bankruptcy, which will then scale into unexpected civil war. All of you now, we no one fight. I know man die. They say Yoruba nation. Oh, they ask you want people to be killed. You're Biafra. Oh, you're asking them to be killed. All of you are asking people, you will fight. You will be pushed to fight for survival. That is where APC, Egbekegbe, Bokwari, that is where they are taking Nigeria. So we saw that. We said it the way it is. Some said, then some pastors, some imam, they started preaching God again to hoodwink us. We said, shut up, God do not send you any nonsense. You will not be businessman. So those who are used to stereotyping, those who always want to be politically correct. Yeah? Maiyegun, I understand everything you have been saying. I support everything you have been saying. But please, let us mind what we say about man of God. Abi were lele yini. She emi joy anything. Emi call me man of God. Abi were wa lori. You remember that time? So me, I would just be like, Abi were lele yini. Kilo kemi ati man of God, abi man of dog, abi were wa lori wa ti pastor any. She you get? But because they want to be politically correct, they were like, this Maiyegun has no respect. Some said I don't have any respect. Some said, he's already using his mouth. Although what he is doing is good. We like what he is doing. But he needs to watch his mouth. If you can't see anything about a pastor, don't do Maiyegun, I love you. I said, Koshi Sigbo, I don't need the love weary. Love ori buwo lejon kokiri. Love fake love ori buwo. I mean, ofe love weary. Keko weary yin sigbo. Ateyin ati olori buruku to ntan yin at everybody. We no want anybody deceive. They tell us they use God deceive us. So now we defeated those who always wanted to be politically correct. To a point, in order for my friends who are, because like I said, I have pastors here. I have deacons here. I have bishop member following Maiyegun. Bishop. I have what did they call them? All this mullah. All these people where they put bed sheet for head, a whole bed sheet like that. Very powerful people, scary. They are watching Maiyegun. They are my people who they watch me. You see all this babalawo, mamalawo. People that will say, Maiyegun or mommy, awa yawa lenyin. Because think of my fear share. Then they here, then they inside my temple here. So you can't scare me. You can't use anything to be politically correct in order for you to make me, guide me into what you think the way we should be doing it. That's why many people don't like me. If you ask all this weary, all these Lagos Abobakus, all these Oshogbo Alimajiris, all these ombud slaves, obedient fools, sophisticated morons, all these Buhari idiot and co. You know why some of them don't like me? They say I insulted elders in Yoruba land. Nikure. Elders in Nikure. Yoruba land, the way Yoruba land is right now, is that your pride? Tell yourselves the truth. Is that your pride? They say, see me, I don't believe that Fulani is coming to enslave you. Listen to me very well. I don't believe Fulani is coming to enslave anybody. They have been trying to occupy us for centuries now. And historically, we have been defeating and conquering them. Do you understand? That means if all of us are allowed to defend ourselves and Nigeria is not intimidating us, are you with me? Who is Fulani to come and enslave who? This enslavement that you are witnessing today, this poverty you are witnessing today, it is because the poverty you are seeing in Yoruba land, the underdevelopment, the slavery you are seeing is because those who are perpetuating the enslavement, your slave masters, they are not Fulani, they are not Hausa, they are Yoruba. Yoruba. See all of them buying different cars, by building different palaces, using your money to buy properties abroad. That is your source of poverty. That is your source of enslavement. Nigeria is not enslaving you. Nigeria is not enslaving anybody. Now your people, they enslave you. But because they look like you, because they talk like you, some of them are old people, some of them are pastors, some of them are imams, all this business and all of them, they are your slave masters. Because Fulani will not take over your resources. If all this Olori Buruku you call leaders in Yoruba land, if they didn't agree to it, to take their own cut, their own share, you they follow? Nobody will enslave you. Nobody will shave your head behind your back. When Nigeria said we should disarm, when Nigeria decided to disarm us, when Bukwari decided to disarm us for the Fulani terrorists to invade us, did you hear anything from your Yoruba leaders? Did you hear anything from those politicians or your people? When your governors came together, that they started Amotekun. Now they are buying vans, they are buying vehicles. Amotekun buying vehicles that cannot travel in the forest. They want to display in public. They have Amotekun checking phones, checking if people have paid their ticket money at the different garages. Amotekun that should be in the forest, carrying AK-47 or AK-49, machine gun, hunting down terrorists who are making life a hell for our people, destroying our economy. They couldn't do it because Nigeria have told them, if you try it, we will remove you. We will declare state of emergency in your state. You want to go and fight Fulani in the forest, Abi? This terrorist, you the craze. You don't understand. Say all this pleasure, all this comfort that we are giving to you, good car, medical trip abroad, all these things that you are enjoying, that your people can only dream of. If them born you well, go buy AK-47 for Amotekun. You go kiss that your governor goodbye. Which governor? So it's not Fulani. There is not Fulani, what do you call it? Or whatever you want to call jihadists who are enslaving you. It is because those who are supposed to fight for us, they decided to take a cut, take their turn, take their share. And you and I, we are on our own. And they said, Maiyegun no get respect. Respect kill you, dear. Respect kill you. Kill all your useless leaders. Do you understand that now? So we stopped being politically correct. And we've discovered our truth. And we decided to spread our truth. Why should Nigeria break up? What are the reasons? What are the advantages? What are the disadvantages? This and that. We want to discuss it. Nigeria is criminalizing it. Referendum is war in Nigeria. That is when, and when people will no get sense. I'm talking about the Buhari idiots, the Sai barbarians. The Buhari din, the Buhari didn't. The Buhari did not to, the Buhari dijatu. The Buhari shuku, the unguziari, the unekahari, the obedient fools, the sophisticated morons, and the humbled slaves of this world. Their uncles, their aunties abroad, the abroadian Buhari idiots, which are categorized into Mumu Madus, the Mumu lecturers, the Bele lecturers, including their extended relatives called the social media bandits, Facebook adsmen. They said, for telling this truth against the lie they know, then we are trying to cause war. But wait, the people who are killing people, they don't want to call it war. Do you see the trick? They say, if they allow the animals in the jungle to write their own history, they will not, they will leave, probably if they did that all, they will leave a tiny space to describe any tiny bravery of any hunter Because it is the hunter that always writes the story of the jungle. When the lion was coming, very big lion, I grabbed my gun. I started calling on my forefathers. Oh, ye, my forefathers. Here I am. Me, the son of Olugbe, Olugbe, the son of Eluku, Eluku, the son of Ajagbe, Ajagbe, the son of Ajashoro. Oh, yeah, all of you, my forefathers. Oh, yeah, surround me. This lion. Oh, yeah, Orun. And then when I grabbed my gun wasn't working. I said, oh, yeah, Egbemi, Krombi, sir. Before you know it, I just disappeared on top of the tree. I plugged the away right. I plugged the away left. I joined them together. I put them in my mouth. I jumped down. I commanded the lion. I said, come here. Therefore, die. He said, hey, Ogboju ode tó ń pa lion. Àwọn eléyìí tún kíra o. Because he is the one telling the story. Meanwhile, maybe now, when lion just a yawn, when they sleep, now in the guy here, pick race. Do you understand that? So we have found our truth. We can no longer believe the lies. What do you do when you found your truth? You spread it to save other people who are still living the lie because they are in the majority. But they want to blackmail us. They said we no get respect. They said that we don't have faith. We don't have God. They say we don't have this. They started punching. Oh, they said, oh, you cannot trust this and that. Oh, yeah, we understand what he is saying, but it's never going to work. And all those blah, 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 blah. But we were right. That's the point. We were right. The pastor, where will they call? Then they watch us. The chief imam, the babalawo, the mamalawo, all of them agree with me. I told you, I said, if you pay attention very well, even if you don't understand how Nigeria don't mess up, Pafuka, and they are telling you that the people behind your situation, they are the village people. I said, listen, may we do the analysis. Nigeria don't choke everybody right now. What did they try? They drag, they leave my neck. That's how Nigeria is to so many of you. Don't lie to me because I talk to people every day. I'm like, this is the show. Everybody. So, hello, how are you? Hello, Baba. This Nigeria don't easy, Baba. You they hear me? I say, I they hear you. The manager hear you. Is it network? I think it's network. That's how it is to everybody. So they touch everybody. And I said, pay attention, oh. Even village people, that they told you are those behind you, behind your problem. Even village people get issue. Now, all of them, no just know. You just give them credit anyhow. Village people that you are seeing, they also needed healthcare. They needed electricity. They need good road. They need this. They need security. They need that. To the point that since they don't get all those things, you think when you go to bed, they have your bad dream. Now your village people, they pursue you. You don't know, say even your village people get people where they pursue them. Some of them now hunger-induced. What do they call them? Hunger-induced hallucination. But you are not paying attention. Young people are graduates. They don't get job. Some of them are going into affiliate marketing. Everybody, they scam everybody. You, my sister, you are graduates. Lucky you. You don't do small business. They see money. Husband, no day. People, they not want to settle down. To you, now village people. To the young men, nothing day. He no day today. He no day tomorrow. He no sure say good day next year. They know it. They are living it. Marriage is the last thing. But my sister, they say in a village people say, man, you know, get husband. Husband day. But boys know they think of anything. When we say some no fit feed themselves. Talk less of feeding another person. You know this. Some of you have settled, you finally have to settle with your boyfriend like that. You know, sure, say, boy, you go walk. May we just hope. May we just hope. That's how my sister, she's about 50, 55, I'll be 54 now. She is still hoping. Her former boyfriend, who will later become her husband, they are both old now. They are now looking forward to their children so that they can get one more. Village people, Nigeria, your real village people are the politicians that all of you are fighting for, defending. And we have discovered that. That's why we continue to speak out. So what happened? Baba Kintoye. Pastor Adeboye. He got our message. He said, you know what? He be like say, telling these people, say, make them pray for leader. He be like say, this is no work. Oh, no lie. You don't touch everybody, whether you are rich, whether you are poor, whether you are in the middle, whether you are the wherever corner, anywhere you are, it go touch you. And go touch you. Everybody go chop them. You can still continue to pretend, though. Because that's one thing about Nigerians, oh, very, very good at pretense. They can pretend to you. But what you don't know is that this current situation, it has never been this bad. Baba Adeboye even listed them. Let me see if my audio will work. Let me know if the audio work, oh, because I'm going to listen to it too. Listen.
Number 2, where is the money going to? 80% of what should have been the income of a nation is going to the hand of some people. That's a lot of money, man. What do they want to do with the money? That's question number 3. Question number 4. Who are the foreign nations buying this stolen oil? Question number 5. How many of these nations of the world are your friends? So you can see the reason why I'm not thinking of 2023. Maybe that's why God has not spoken to me about that, because there is a lot to deal with now. Do I tell you one more thing? It is open secret. It's in the news. Undenied. That more than 90% of our income, more than 90% of the money we get from the leftover of the oil that was stolen, we are using it to pay the interest of the money we have already borrowed. More than 90%. And then it is news. I'm sure you listen to the news. We are borrowing more. Meaning what? According to a friend of mine, we are moving steadily to bankruptcy. A whole nation. My beloved Nigeria is moving steadily towards
bankruptcy. Hey, Joe, for 1 minute. Is there anything that Pastor Adeboye said in that short clip that I have not spoken about here, that you, all of you, don't know about on this platform? Is there anything? Absolute none. On this platform, from the moment they started taking their criminal loan, and this loan disappearing, and they continue to devalue the naira, and they continue to print money, they continue to do their round tripping with dollars, and they continue to pay terrorists. Sure, you know here I'm here. Did I not tell you how much Nigeria is paying to service the debt? Sure, you don't know. Is there anything where he said there that some of you don't know as far back as a year ago? Those are the things I have been saying. They say we no get respect. We no respect God. We no get regard. We want Nigeria to burn. We want Nigeria to do this. This and that. Baba Adeboye don't talk him now. That's one run bomb. You know what they call him? Thunder mixed with bomb. Thunder, bomb, boom. What we are going to do is that we are going to help them amplify it because it's the truth. That's what we want them to tell the people in the church. That is what statement we want to come out from the mouth of the man of God. You don't tell them that this country is hard. All of you know that this country is hard. But God told me it is going to be better from next year. If we can pray, that is a lie. We don't want that. That's a lie. How can a country survive when a country uses over 90% of their own revenue? Revenue of the entire country, revenue 90% to service, to pay interest on gbese. You get it? Interest on gbese. Not the gbese, not refunding the gbese. And I remember explaining to all of us the 2022 budget. If you remember too, 2022 budget, that Nigeria is going to spend about 4 trillion to service debts. Debt servicing, like I said, debt servicing is not debt repayment, and they are borrowing more. So every time they go out there to go and borrow money, they will tell them to go and devalue their currency. Okay? Normally, Nigerian naira is backed by the sale of crude oil. Do you get that now? If Nigeria is selling more crude oil per day and Nigeria is collecting their royalty, in a way, what am I even like popping up there? There's a message on my screen, so to say. Okay, yeah, this is it. So if Nigeria is pumping more oil, it means, and they are selling at good price like it is now, it's simply going to lift, as in, it's going to up the savings of Nigeria, their foreign reserve. So if their foreign reserve increase, it will increase their credit rating, right? When it increases their credit rating, Naira should be stronger. But because as they are making the money, they are already opening tap on how to loot it. So at the crude oil, 90% of Nigeria crude oil is stolen. Before these criminals came in, they said 50% of Nigeria crude oil is being stolen. The gas that they are flaring in Niger Delta can give the entire Eastern Nigeria, it can give them 24 hours electricity non-stop. But because Nigeria, when they talk about crude oil, Nigeria has no real investment in Nigeria crude oil. Now, all those extractive companies, Shell, Total, and all those people where they extract the crude oil, they will bring their tool. Now, what is they cost Nigeria get oil? Nobody in Nigeria even own the equipment of what they are using to drill the oil. What Nigeria is collecting is called royalty. Do you get that now? So royalty means when those who are extracting the crude oil, when they take the crude oil, in their agreement, there are some certain things they will keep and sell for themselves. But the main crude, what do you call it? The charges of, extracting, processing, this and that, once they take their own charges, now then they give Nigeria change. Do you understand that now? So, and once they give them the change, all your Bewiri criminal leaders, Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo, they will group in Abuja. They will begin the process of how to steal and loot it. So Nigeria has no investment in Nigeria, in Nigeria oil. So no money to back up the Naira. Therefore, Every time they go out to borrow money, they will tell them, you know, kuku get anything to back up your money. You need to go and devalue your money before we can give you the loan. So Nigeria is now indebted to the tune of over 45 trillion. 45 trillion. So when you have a country like that uses one third of their national budget to service basic poverty, mama telling you, now what do you expect? Whether you are Yoruba or Igbo, poverty will be pushing you about. Now what do you expect? So when they now use religion to tell you to pray, that is where we disagreed. Baba, please face the work of God. Just tell people how they will get to heaven, how they should be good and kind and honest. If you can't tell them the truth of why they are poor, and it's actually not good, you are not doing the God's work. If you can't tell the children of God the truth, if you are telling them to go and pray, but the criminals who are making their life hell, they are the ones taking the front seat in your church. Do you get that now? That is called manipulation. That is what some people said. Maiyegun, you don't pass your boundary. At everybody. Here you get. If we get to heaven, if na hellfire, if na heaven, we'll go find out. It's none of your business. Person no fit come here, come dey bobo me. And I go sit down there, they say, God go judge. No. I know that category. Do you understand? But last, Baba Gio self don't the voice out. And I love it. I love to see it. That's what we want from them. Just tell the people the truth. The people will process it themselves. Now, when people hear from Baba Gio like that, the truth, now then, when they come across the video of Maiyegun, they will say, I think I understand the message of Baba very well now. Yeah, I get it now. So that when Maiyegun now say, all of us will go gather beat them all. The next thing is all of you will say, Maiyegun, which day? What date? Abi? So it won't be like, Maiyegun, let us pray. See, hang on. We are talking about how we go gather beat them. That prayer part, leave them for now. When we finish beating them, we'll go do grace together. Let's do the grace together. The grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, the love of God and the Holy Spirit or whatever. Sorry. Let's do the grace after we beat them up. Don't bring open prayer. Same way we do open prayer. Pray for wa. Pastor, pray for for now. Because now from the prayer point, you go they know, say, no be half of us go enter the place where we won't go beat these people up. Now from prayer point. Holy Spirit, come and touch us and give us the sign that we are going to go and we are going to come back alive. We are going to come back successfully. Heavenly Father, I want you. Then if they won't confuse you, they will just start saying, we won't gather go beat people. They do opening prayer. Shut up. When we come back, we'll do the grace together. Then before you know, you go to, yeah. Oh, sebe. Baba, wait till happen. They say now Holy Spirit talk, say me we wait small. Say me we'll do 3 days fasting. Before we go. For Holy Ghost, Holy Spirit support and everything. 3 days fasting. Which level now? We go get strength to beat them again when we don't fast. Say, no, you need to have faith. God will do the fight. By the time we get to 3rd day, if we are 50, we will hardly see maybe about 4 or 5 ready to go. Now then everybody will say, we'll be 53 days ago. Now we don't turn to, I think we'll postpone now. That is what we disagree with on Maiyegun's Diary Politico. Let the men of God do the job of God by telling the truth to the children of God. Very simple. If your friend are the politicians and you know how you want to tell them, talk them like you talk them the truth. Everybody they read them. People like us, that will help people to listen to us and say, Maiyegun, I get you now. That's the same message my pastor was giving to us last on Sunday. So around that time, if one weary come face you, come your streets, say, we are always praying to God to guide us as politicians because it's not easy. We are doing our best to help you. We need you to be praying for us so that we can do better for you. The next thing you go say, hey, you boys, hey, yo, Meriwo. They say, hey, yo, Meriwo. Hey, Senator Tideo, hey, yo, Meriwo. Hey. Hello, gbé pankere yín, ṣá pankere yín, Senator Tideo, want to think for long wá. Because your pastor don't they tell you, say, politician where they use God, they bobo you. Now bobo. Me, I be man of God. I they tell you now, say, now bobo. Once they start time, maybe you take out your pankere new. You know that kind of thing. That's the mentality we want to see. And we are seeing it now. And we want to see more of that. Baba Gio, thank you so much. Yo. Last year, you told us this.
Oshoni, Ajeni, Elebologun ni, Amaniseni ni, Afaimaniseni ni, Wafi insile.
Ami. And you also told us, again about 2023, I'm coming to that part.
This is 2021. Some people are already getting ready to kill themselves over 2023. And they don't even know whether there will be 2023. They don't even know if there is 2023, whether they will still be around. There's nobody here who can say for sure that we will still be around by tomorrow. Nobody. It is God who determines who will still be around by 2023. Somebody said to me, sir, who do you think should be president in 2023? I said, president of where? He said, president of Nigeria. How are you sure there will be Nigeria in 2023? How are you sure? Can you swear? I pray there will be, so don't misquote me. But are you sure? Are you sure?
But are you sure? Are you sure? Now, Baba, don't they tell you, say, are you sure say election go day in 2023? Because anybody will they pay real attention to what is going on in Nigeria. And they are not being deceived by God, this, God, that. God, this, God, that. Because that's what they use to distract you. And my friends here, they know. They say, when Maiyegun is talking about these people, I support Maiyegun even though I am a member of Redeemed Church. I support what Maiyegun is talking about because, in fact, I am a member of a winner. You know what I mean? Because whatever Maiyegun is saying, Maiyegun is not attacking my faith. He is exposing those who are using my faith to blackmail me, to manipulate me, in order not to do my own real God-given intention for Nigeria and the criminals who are holding me down in Nigeria. So Maiyegun is exposing those who are using my faith in believing God to hoodwink me, to manipulate me, to continue to believe and pray for Nigeria. So I don't have any problem with that. If you're my friend, you know what I'm talking about. So we have Imam, we have Chief Imam, we be say then too. They will speak out. You remember this man, sometimes last year, Abuja Chief Imam. You remember this video?
Today, we are going to look at the relationship between Ramadan and dua, supplication. This is very important at a time when Nigeria is facing a very serious challenge. Everything is not working well. People are dying. Our roads are not secured. Most of the parts of the country is not secured. And the government is always telling us what we don't understand, that they are doing their best. And we deserve more than that, their best. That is what I always say. Yes, you said you are doing your best, but we as citizens are saying that we deserve more than that, your best, because we want a secured Nigeria. And what you are now telling us, that your concern is all about 2023 election. And what I'm advising the citizens to do is to send a message that yes, we are going to vote in 2023, but under condition that there must be security in Nigeria. Period to that, we are not going out to vote anything. If that's the only language you understand, we're going to speak it. Because our lives are important. We are people, we want to live, and our dignity is important as well. Our wealth is important. Every part and bit of us is important. Therefore, you must do something to scare our life and to make our security workable. We can't afford to be moving like this. People bombing our trains, killing our people, kidnapping our people as if there is no government in the country. They can gather information, they can gather intelligence information, they can dispatch information, they can dispatch intelligence information as if they are government of their own.
What did you give for Lemomu? Lemomu, that is Lemomu Abuja, Chief Imam Apo, the place that Boko Haram always go to go and pray to Allah. Allah to give him power, to give him knowledge, to give him understanding, in order to lead Nigeria. Oh, Lemomu can no longer cope with the Sakamanje. You know this is Ramadan. Ramadan have started. Well, Maria Babi Kunya Ramadan. She that one the Ramadan song when Ramadan end, Abi. Oh, Maria Babi Kun is Odigba. Okay, that is end of Ramadan. What is the one we always sing from the beginning of Ramadan again? And Boko Haram will soon be posting picture, reading the Quran, this big massive Quran inside the mosque. Olori Buruku Jihadi. Jihadi will sit down there. Because the only thing that jihadi know is to what? Is for people to keep praising him as a king, prince, king, God, our Lord and our Savior, Boko Haram. And they can't realize that this will go spoil business or go spoil Boko Haram mood. Or you give Lemomu because Lemomu can no longer take it. Now Lemomu, for telling the truth to power, Lemomu no get job again. Some said now because the man no fit keep quiet. Wait till you they talk. Why are you criticizing the God of Abuja?
Is there nobody to take responsibility? I want to believe that we have all failed. I mean, I failed as an imam to teach you that life is sacred. You all failed as parents to teach your children that killing is bad. Our community leaders failed. Our politicians failed. Governors failed. Especially His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, you have failed us. We have your video telling Nigerians that the military is capable. Our military is capable. It has all the requirements to tackle this insurgency. And if you are voted into power, you are going to make sure that happens in a short time. You have given 4 years an addition. Yet, people are dying like fowls. Killing is becoming norm in Nigeria under your watch, Mr. President. If there is no Nigerian to tell you, I will take the responsibility of telling you, and I will take the responsibility of the consequences, because the life and properties of Nigerians is above all. Let me tell you, Mr. President, under your watch, bandits are taxing Nigerians. Is that the provision of the Constitution of Nigeria? Under the provision of Constitution of Nigeria, no one has the right to tax any Nigerian, except being authorized by the federal government.
I know all of you. I don't trust. You don't need to trust them. That's the problem. Sometimes all of you always think that you have to agree with people that you like. Do you get that now? You don't see. I mean, you don't have to always look out for people you like before you can actually see people to agree with. That's what we are talking about. You don't need to trust him. You don't need to. I don't trust him. That's you. But the bottom line is that not be everybody actually agrees. In that northern Nigeria, not be everybody from that part, right, actually agrees with this Janjaweed rogues that you are seeing. Everybody always vote. Are you not always voting for your own too? What's the difference between your own rogues and these rogues? Because those ones who you have their name there right now, Abi, they are Hausa Fulani, Abi. If they manage to do their fraudulent elections, they say, you will realize that you will find another, you will see other faces. Within 2 months, you go forget about these criminals. Now them you go to mention again. No be Nigeria. Are we not alive in 2015? If we should believe what they told us in 2015, I mean, they said this is the one Nigeria, one thing that can solve Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, everybody coming together to form APC. Okorocha, they went there. I know some of you were distancing yourself from them, but anyway, you don't need to believe them. That's the point. I don't believe them. It doesn't matter. But the message is out because you see that message, Now the message where they take throw the guy out, throw in Lawani out, throw in everything out. Say, oh, yeah, no call here again. Oh. Do you understand that now? So don't be all off now. Be just saying, oh, trust is a two-way thing. Trust me, Baba. Trust is a two-way thing. Belief is actually maybe personal. So you don't need to trust him. It's not about trust. It's about the message. Just like some people will tell you that message, Baba Adeboye message self, too straightforward. You would rather him say this. It doesn't matter. I say, may them deliver them that way. It will get to a point, they will be bold enough to say it as it is. A bankrupted country where people's life is worthless. As you are watching this video, if you are watching me from Nigeria, you know what I'm talking about. It doesn't matter put your life beside and say how much you're worth. Because look at those who they have already wasted. And the same APC still want to rule Nigeria. The people who brought the APC together, many of them have run back to PDP. Now those ones are grouping. They say they want to save you from the monster they created. And they just needed you to validate that. And that Imam said, why can't you say we will not vote? They are killing you. They are killing everybody. That Imam, they don't call him. He don't pay ransom. Sheikh Khalid. That's what they call him. Sheikh Khalid. He's paid ransom for his own Abuja mosque member. People that goes into his own mosque, that worship in his mosque, kidnapped inside Abuja. So you don't need to trust them. You don't need to believe them. Just like some people will tell you, they don't believe that. You don't believe that, well, it doesn't really matter anyway. It's about belief. That's for you. But we love it. They eventually sacked them. I be say waiting, talk, enter them. The guy said the people from northern Nigeria and the rest of Nigeria should demand that until there is safety in Nigeria, they will not participate in an election again. Is that not the message? Why do you want to go and vote when your life doesn't worth anything? That's the message. Abi, listen. Abi, you are just looking at the way he appeared, and you are looking at the Arabic writing behind him, and your PTSD don't set in straight away. Immediately you saw that this guy is a terrorist, Jare. Look at the drawing. Look at the way he dressed. Look at this and that. And you don't want to be judged, though. Do you want to be judged? You? You, auntie, would you like to be judged that way? The way you appear, Abi? Now, all of them I get the same thing, but it's this kind of, kind of Nigerian thing anyway. He's asking people not to go and vote. He's telling people in his sermons, he said, why do you want to go and vote? Look at them. Look at all of them. They are jumping up and down for 2023 again. They're going to be promising you this and that. He said, you should all demand that if Nigeria is not safe, there's no point for election. How is that different from part of the demand of the Yorubas, part of the demand of the Biafrans? No election. Which election you want to do? Which person won't lead the country? Which country they won't lead? Which waiting? So I said, every time that they have a chance of talking about why Nigeria is where Nigeria is, may them shall they use in the name of Allah, inshallah, may they tell our brothers and sisters that Nigeria know they work, Nigeria know if we work, we have to break it up, break all this nonsense down, break the entire system down. If not, anything we then tell you na lie, are they not agreeing with us? So, Alpha, Imam, Sheikh, are they not agreeing with us now? Are they not agreeing with what we have been saying for the past 2 years? Are they not agreeing now? Even if they are not listening their message the way you probably would want them to say it, break it up to save life. Yeah, Maiyegun, I like it. Break it up to save life. Maybe, you know what I mean? That's so straightforward because that's us. That is us. We don't use politically correct. We don't hide behind we don't do color talk. We say it. If you say, what will be the solution? Break it up. How do you break the country? How can you say you want to break Nigeria? It's out. No, if you're asking the question genuinely, we can educate you on how to break up a country. But are you going to believe what we are going to tell you, or you are going to believe the lie that Nigeria has been telling you, that Nigerian unity is not negotiable? Nigeria can never break up. If I tell you how to break up a country, how Nigeria will break up, will you believe me? So we have to don't just come and say, and my friend, you just say break it up, break it up. He said how to break a country up. Do you want to know how to? Would you believe it if I tell you exactly how we are going to break up Nigeria? Because we say it all the time here. And are you going to let your PTSD? Are you going to let your PTSD allow you to accept what I'm telling you, how to break up a country? Or your PTSD is going to quickly switch to war mode? War. Maiyegun, is not easy that way. They are going to kill anybody. You see, Nigeria is not going to accept. You see, Nigeria will just kill everybody. They will just, I say, you see, now mental case, so now PTSD, they talk. So let me say this again, right? Many of you who disagree with that Nigeria should break up, you are speaking from the position of your fear and the blocked ears, because all you have known all your life is the trauma and the brutality, the abuses that Nigeria has subjected you to, psychological, physical, everything for years. So if anyone tells you that something can work like this, even when you try to process it and believe it, no, that thing will just kick in. No. They are going to kill everybody, my brother. It's not that easy. Because you are not going to listen anymore. Whether it's going to ease you, whether it's going to be tough, how is it going to be? I don't want to hear it. Maiyegun, I understand. You don't understand. No, Maiyegun, I understand. Baba, you don't understand. Let me explain. Maiyegun, I understand. Nigeria is very tough than that. These be powerful people. All these Tinubu, all these the North, all these. I say all the people where you they count. You just they make all this thing up in your head right now because now your PTSD they talk. Do you want to listen to me for 1 second, please? Maiyegun, I've been listening to you for the past 2 hours, Jare. There's nothing you want to tell me. It's not. You cannot. Do you understand? So when you next time when you ask people, is how to break up a country? You think say easy to break? That's okay. Do you want to listen to it? That should be the next question. Because you must Listen to the people who believe that the solution is to break up. And you can break up without bloodshed, without bloodbath. The reason why it is currently bloody is because the owners of Nigeria, the beneficiary of Nigeria, both whether in politics, whether in your church, whether in your mosque, whether the Islamic Council of Nigeria, whether a Christian Association of Nigeria, or Babalawo, Mamalawo, Sisterlawo Association of Nigeria, it doesn't matter whichever anybody believe or move into. It's programmed that way anyway. Thank you. They continue to use that to tell you that it's impossible. And that is why they criminalized it. They turned it into bloody. Conversation. It should be like this. Conversation. Ideas. Mobilization. Advocacy. It is healthy. Legal. But because the owners of Nigeria are benefiting from Nigeria, no, we cannot let that happen. No. We're going to lose a lot. No. Anybody will talk, say, we will break up Nigeria. Now, what they ask for? They say, hello, Tinubu, what do you think? Now, what? They say, hello, Peter Obi, what do you think? Anybody will want to break up Nigeria, what do you think? Now, what? Go kill them. They say, we're a wiki, what do you think? They say, yeah, we go kill anybody. Nigeria is unbreakable because they are benefiting from it. And they look like you. Yeah, I love Wiki. I love Wiki. I know Nigerian politicians are. I love Wiki. Oh, I love this. You are choosing your preferences. You love your oppressors differently because there are ways they've managed to cover you into that. It is fraudulent. And it is sad. So we know when the pastors, imams, when they are able to say it to people and say, oh boy, na go we they go. So they say, for those who are from Yoruba land, they say, oh boy, where Nigeria they go so baba na majidun now do yalaro straight to. Oh man, we don't even know where this country is going to. Some people will answer, yeah, baba, you they sleep. Which one say no say where Nigeria they go, baba? Nigeria they enter majidun na wo, and if you survive. Oh, the Yoruba nation, no. Oh, more if you escape from here, Emeka, we will meet for Onisha in Biafra. Nigeria, they enter Majidun, they enter Kana now. People will tell you, where is Nigeria headed? Golgotha. Where is it going to? Majidun. And for those who know Majidun, you know how that Majidun became popular? Me, I was a little boy, a little kid, where I've been hearing Majidun. They say, where is your life going now? They say, my year is in Majidun. Now, that Majidun happened to be a small river, which should be a small canal river, but terrible, a very bad bridge. So when one oncoming and this other car, when two cars face themselves and they are impatient, when they try to swap, they go enter Majidun. They say, hey, boss, Majidun don't take blood to all of that too. Now, dear Nigeria, they go to crash sites, the impact. But you know it's obvious. So some people are now saying, oh boy, when Nigeria go land, and they go scatter, boah. When they pick body, they pick head, they pick nose, they pick. Some people go pick their whole body. So if you pick your whole body, you go check and say, oh boy, thank God for this life jacket. So you go come check the day and say, maybe ordinary life jacket. Now Yoruba nation. Oh. Nigeria don't break. Oh boy, everything does scatter. Oh. Where I find myself, hey, thank God. Oh, now Yoruba nation, I found myself. Oh. So you have to have something to hope on than what Nigeria has given to us, because our life is worth absolute nothing to them. But our life is precious to us. We will not let them continue to try to take them away from us. And when we see men of God, when we see men of Allah, everybody who says these things to their audience, we know that not be all of them go understand. But there are some of us here, we say we be radical. We know they miss our 5 salats. You know they miss your 5 prayers every day. Abi you they miss them? Or you be radical. You they listen to Maiyegun. I have many of you here. Some people here, they are pastors, deaconesses, bishop, reverend, and every one of them. They are listening to Maiyegun. And Maiyegun is somebody, they say Maiyegun is a radical boy. He no get respect. Why do you think they are listening to Maiyegun? Because they are able to know that when it comes to the situation that is affecting every one of them, their religion or their tribe, they don't even come into consideration at all to say, oh, this one will save you. I mean, I don't know if all of us are practicing social distancing. We have about 1,800 of us. And now only just 500 of you actually drop your offering, like in the video. What happened to the 1,200 or 1,300 others? So I'm going to sit down here, okay? And I'm not going to say anything for the next 2 minutes. I want to see if you actually take your time and like that video. And when it gets to 1,200, I will continue. Listen to me. Engaging with the video and all of that help us. It will help the recommendation of some of our videos out there for everyone that needs to see them on YouTube. Okay, that's so easy to do. It's so easy to do. And if people don't really find it quite interesting to do, even if you are watching Maiyegun on your TV, right? At least you have your phones, don't you? Then bring out your phones. Go on to Maiyegun's Diary Politico under this broadcast, tap it and like the video, and then we'll continue. So, and if you feel like, my friend, continue, Jare, you can stop watching now, okay? I'm going to stay for 2 minutes. And if that's, if those who actually like the video, if it doesn't get to 1,200, we will end the broadcast in the next 5 minutes. So I'm going to leave here now for 2 minutes. And when I get back, if we are still just here, that means people don't really fancy this. So there's no point in watching if it's so difficult for you to actually engage with it. So you cannot just opt out, like there's no point in wasting your time here. Okay. So if it doesn't get to 1,200, we will not continue. And thank you very much. I will be back. more. I Sincerely speaking, right? I was just kind of pulling your legs, okay? So it's just to encourage you to engage with the broadcast and the rest of that. Is good if you really want the message to get out there, okay? So I'm not going to condition you to like my video before I do what I have to do, okay? I actually use that as an excuse to refill my teacup. So thanks to everybody who responded to that. And they actually increased it from 500 to, that's it. Thank you to all of you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and take calls. Now, I need to hear my caller before we can call it conversational. I'm having an issue with, with my speaker here. It's acting up. So I'm going to fix it after my broadcast before my next one. So if I take my first call and I can't get my caller, to communicate with me like we normally do, I will tell you, and we're going to just end the broadcast and talk some other time, which I'll try and make sure that it's really, really extended. All right. So, or better still, we have, we have just about an hour to go. So let's use that to take calls. Where's that? Where's that? Give me a sec. I think I found it. So I don't know if it's going to work. Hello.
It's going to work.
No. Oh, okay. I think I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Aiki.
Hello.
Mata ne makara,
Hello. Maiyegun General.
Hello, can you hear me, by the way?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly.
That's the problem I'm talking about. Clearly. You know what you're going to do for me,
I can
Ahmed?
hear you.
Yeah. Stay on that phone.
Yeah.
Everybody stay where you are. Don't go anywhere. Give me just 2 minutes. I'm going to quickly change something and we can continue. Ahmed, stay where you are, okay? So let's hope this works, eh? Ahmed, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm there. I'm here.
Oh, great. I quickly jumped into my car to grab my son's headset so I can hear you. Everybody can hear you out there, or they can hear two of us.
Okay.
I mean, everywhere, everything is just dead in my studio here, and that is not communicative. So good to have you, Ahmed.
Yeah, Maiyegun.
My brother,
how are you today now? How are you doing now, bro?
I am happy that something we wanted to preach to the larger audience is being done on the altar of one of the biggest churches in the world. So I'm happy.
Yes,
how about you?
Yeah, I'm very, very happy. And before I proceed, Maiyegun, I want to say something out there. I was watching the People's Parliament, most of the time after the videos, I just sit down and just watch again,
right.
So I was watching the comment where someone said, "Are you sure this Ahmed is not Hausa?"
That's what I'm saying. People say that all the time.
Yeah, let me clear this. I'm a Yoruba front and back. My papa na from Yewa South.
So we are from the same Ogun State, yeah.
Yes, of course. But my parents have lived over 40 years in what is it called, in Kaduna.
In Kaduna.
And that was where I was born. That was where I was brought up. That's where I did my everything. And for real, I don't really have Yoruba friends or whatever. I have most of my friends are Hausas and probably other northern languages and stuff. So
the first time they saw
Yoruba.
your face, right? They were like, are you sure this is Ahmed is Yoruba? You said no even do it well. Like you look real like Abdullah, Muhammad, and the people from Borno. In fact, when I saw your face, I was like, okay, if I hadn't spoken with you, we haven't done a chat before, trust me, I would be like, is Ahmed just the bobo me all this while? Which level now? Well, it's good to see that.
Yoruba, you know, it's just that Momingu. So mi ò sọ lẹ́nu, you understand? I can show more tó ń fọwọ́ sí ju ilé bàbá wa.
You know.
So yeah, my father, even if we're speaking outside in the house, he gets like angry, like those kind of things when we're growing up. So it's just normal. So let's come up for a I want to talk about the Imam. We call him
Sheikh Khalid.
Imam.
I think that's his name.
Yes, Sheikh Nura Khalid. Nura Khalid. Yes. I do communicate with him on WhatsApp.
Right.
What a lot of, we call him digital ustaz or digital imam. Sorry.
Digital imam, that's what they call him, yes.
Digital imam, that's what we call him. What people don't understand is, okay, fine, you could see someone, I'm not trying to like, you know, anybody can think anything want to think. That's
of course now, but
I don't
a fact is fact, fiction is fiction, so,
yes,
you know.
Yes, but like you said, you don't have to believe anybody, but if someone is saying the truth, if someone is coming out blunt, you know, let's try as much as possible to support that fact.
I mean,
let's keep anything that we are thinking that we can't trust this person. That is the problem we have. That is one of the problems we're having. You don't need to trust anybody, but if that person says something that is true, even if he's saying it just to maybe get something out, just grab that place he said the truth. Put it out there, let people listen.
Yes.
When you put it out there, you are passing the message. You don't have to downplay and say, we can't trust. Forget that.
And if the thing no touch them, why would they sack him?
Why would that is it? That is it. And I've been on Facebook. I've been seeing. I just anytime that you buy anybody, you know, does the talk, because most of the people you see now, and someone was saying what he was saying just like inciting, but
yeah, they said it's inciting the people.
I said, how? Are you mad? How is it inciting? Because is this his first time? Travel, I sat down with a lot of people, a lot of my friends that most of them have been like, in short, we are not even going to vote, because that is what I kept telling them. I said, see, let me tell you, see these votes that you people are going to go and vote, blah, 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 all these kind of things. They are using that vote to cheat you. Normal. I told them, we see that, because me, I'm a man of people in my area. From 2-3 miles away from my house, small pikin will carry you reach my house. Now we see most of them don't grow, all those kind of things that. They'll carry reach my house. Because I did very cool with everybody. They mingle, they do everything like that kind of thing. So someone was like, you know your parents are here, you know, all those kind of violence, even during those time of Zongo Kata fight, 1992, all those kind of things. It was from religion. They enter people's house, ethnic. They turn into ethnic fight, all those kind of things. For my own house in my area now, we are the only Yorubas in that area. And during those two fights, 92 or 2005, most of the people, we them being all the Christians, the Igbos, the other people we see them live for that area, we've been about them for my own house. When that fight, they enter their house. If people come out, we go back them, they go enter our house, hide them, so that all those mad people,
those who are coming to kill them, oh man.
You understand? So waiting me as a person and my elder brother, as in my dad, don't even build for that area alone. I don't think big anybody that tomorrow could do you won't face me or be there. Before even I talk, people will attack you on the ground. And now, the same Hausa people that when the same one come, the same own Hausa people will attack you because they know who we are in that area. They know what you have built in that area. So what I'm trying to say here is, people, please, if you see message, we could try push that message. Forget who the past message. Make we push the message.
Don't always generalize. Don't always think that that's what.
Yeah.
Because we know there are people who actually, though they are doing everything to silence everybody through intimidation, death, and all this. So there are people up north who are indeed.
Of course. But Maiyegun, let me say one or two things in my outer line, and I'll
please let me pass on in 2 minutes quickly.
Yeah. So mutane na ina ganin kun ga abin da ya faru da Malam Nura Kali, dan ya fito ya faɗi gaskiya, ya faɗi yadda abubuwan suke, amma da yake munafurci na zukatan mutane, an tashi wai an dakatar da shi, an dakatar da malami saboda ya fito yana faɗin gaskiya, kuma an samu tsararrun mutane, an samu tsinannun matsiyata wanda suka fito suna cewa ai an yi daidai, amma kuma sai mutanen da suke fitowa suna cewa an yi daidai da tsaye da shi din nan za su dinga cewa to Allah ka kiyaye mu, Allah ka yi mana kaza, amma kuma an dakatar da wanda ya zama kamar voice da al'umma, an dakatar da shi. Mutane kuna magana wasu na jin daɗi, wallahi mu ji tsoron Allah, wallahi mu ji tsoron Allah. Wannan abubuwan da kuke gani wallahi sai kun ji ba daidai ba, wallahi mu ji tsoron Allah. Wallahi abubuwan nan da ke faruwa kaɗan zai taɓa kowa. To touch everybody as time goes on. Amma muna samun wanda suke fitowa suna ganin gaskiya, amma kuma ba za mu iya mara musu mu goya musu baya ba, mu ba abin da suke gaya ba. To wallahi mu ji tsoron Allah. Wannan dai kun dai san malami ne, ba kuma malami bane wanda karamin malami, educated one for that matter, ya san mu ke gaya. Wasu za ku ce siyasa ne waye whatever you want to say, amma maganan da yi, ku duba maganan da yi, gaskiya ne ko ba gaskiya ba, abin da ya ce haka ne ko ba haka ne bane. To ubangiji Allah ya sa dai mu gane. Maiyegun, I just passed the message like about the Malam and what is happening.
Yeah, Malam.
Just check it out, check what he said. They don't have to put it together and say, oh, it's all part of politics, whatever. They should just listen to his message. It's just like the way I said it. So just a short message. Maiyegun, you're doing a good job. I don't laugh. Tire for here where I do, Maiyegun. I don't laugh.
Where did they make you laugh, Baba? I did
tell you, I did pass the message. Move along to the second time. No feel well.
Oh, bless her. Nice one. Anyway, I'll let you go. Thank you so much. That's a beautiful one. Some people think that, I think sometimes I like to mix it up that way so that people can know that if I have to dramatize what I'm trying to tell you to get the message, I will dramatize. It's just part of the whole thing. As long as the message is passed. Hello, sir.
Hello,
sir.
Hello, General.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is Akinola from Houston.
Akinola from Houston, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much, and thank you for what you do. I always like to appreciate what you have been doing.
Thank you,
but one thing that I like our audience to know, because about 3 days ago, somebody was saying, "Oh, they were all speaking in Hausa and all that kind of stuff," and that made them automatically their enemy in essence.
I know.
For me, of course, basically, there's only one way out of all this mess: is breaking up Nigeria. The concept of what we were used to before, where everybody have their own region, I think at this time, I don't think it's workable anymore in a way. And when I see what has been happening in our country, I see a lot of Hausa brothers too that are victim of this thing that is going on.
Yeah, and they also get blamed for coming from the north.
What people don't understand is that at times with all these Fulani, when they come to your area, they actually try to learn your language. They even take your name. Go to Ilorin and see all these Do you think you guys think Saraki is a Yoruba man because his name is Bukola? It's not. These people will come to your land, they will take your name, they will speak your language, and accept you to be them in essence. And this is the problem. The problem we have in Nigeria is not the Hausas. They are the Fulani that have been creating this problem. This problem we are facing. Look at the Zanzaki in Zaria. Is he not a local Hausa man? And see what the Buhari government is doing to him. So basically, the way ahead is for us to continue to look forward, advocate, not violently, but of course, I will always support the cause of self-defense.
Yes.
You've got to be able to defend yourself and protect yourself from being killed. In essence, I don't think that that is illegal for you to protect your own life and your own property. In essence, but at the end of the day, we cannot continue to defend ourselves for long. We need our own country. If the Biafra country will be actualized, or the Dua Republic will be actualized, and if our Hausa brother needs our help, we will help them as well. So, but yeah, these people have to remain focused. That look, we are going to a new set of arrangements where everybody can be free, everybody can be first-class citizens in their own land.
Right.
We cannot be treated like slaves in our own land and just be killed and be raped anyhow, and everybody will keep quiet. Do you know how many communities in the Just and Plateau that the Fulani have occupied?
They still keep people who are doing carnival today, sir. They still keep 20 people who are doing carnival in Jos today. Fulani terrorists.
64 communities after the last election. Fulani occupied the place and renamed it. And federal government kept mum. They did nothing. Zero to stop that. Look at what has been happening in Benue. So the concept that somebody will come out with a jihadist and believe that the land here to Atlantic Ocean belongs to them and that we all will have to subject ourselves to that, it's not going to work.
No.
Everybody should now start to answer their father's name. The problem in the North, for example, why this will not work is the issue of education for them. Most of them are not educated. No wonder when Awolowo was contesting, he said he had 3 agendas in the North. Education, education, education. Unfortunately, all the Nigerian leaders have betrayed the northern people from giving them adequate education. But I don't think in order to help them, we have to sacrifice our own freedom to help them out. So at this point, really, everybody has to go to their own land and start to answer their own father's name. I want to give other people to talk. This is my contribution for today.
God will bless you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. So I have another person there on the line. Hello there.
Hello, my brother. Good evening.
Hello, ma. How are you?
Yes, I'm blessed. Thank God for your life.
Thanks,
and
ma.
thank God for everything.
Thanks, man.
We really appreciate you.
Thank God.
There is no way out of this one-way system. This gobe, see Nigeria nation than to break it up. It will even happen eventually, whether they want it, whether they like it, whether they don't, because you can see this so-called APC, they live in perpetual fear and they love to intimidate. And there is no difference between the so-called APC and PDP. The only difference is the name.
That's right.
Because the same people don't jump from one party to another. And to be honest, everybody don't journey no breakfast. Yes.
That's right.
They are eating their own breakfast from this so-called terrorists.
My touch, everybody said.
A couple of days ago, they went to their checkpoint, killed 10 of them. The police are eating out of this so-called breakfast.
That's right.
They even said they want to protest. The common man and women in the market are eating out of it. The price of food went skyrocket. So tell me, what is it? Kiloku. Ní ìlú tó ṣe wípé is full of milk and honey. Ọmọ ẹlẹ́ran ti wá jẹ gungun. Àwọn tó hold there together. Wípé no, they don't want this thing to break. Are the so-called bastards that are eating the food on the table and only dropping the crumbs
For their praising.
That's it. Those are the ones that say, we can't break it. We can't break it because Nigerian is their feeding bottle.
You are so right, ma.
But sooner or later, everybody want to push everybody to the point. It's like when you put a frog to know me to go after jadi over stupid. Nigerians still wake up. We are already at that point of okay, let's break this thing up because there is nothing on the table. There is nothing left. The country is not secure, and anyone to back up this thing is not right. One column, because the sheikh in the north, in Abuja, all sorts of they went for him. Baba Adeboye has mentioned something today, and I pray because of where one fellow from Baba Adeboye. That will be the kicker fight.
Yeah, well, anything they could. Well, you know, my better come alive and see. I'll take over our churches. So, what's in here? Leg back already. That's a caution our churches.
Yeah, leg back on. Oh my back because any little attempt somebody make. My sister twist.
My trigger.
My spark. My trigger kokoni. And that would be it. Cha, what you call one sinubo, Abi? As you rightfully mentioned.
Yeah.
This so-called they want to take over people's land. It's not something new.
That's right.
Baba yala ya won Usman da fodio. O she. O mu ofobo. Yoruba, I can share anybody
at all.
And that is what we must say. Let us not call ourselves a slave. Because we are not.
That's true. The same thing, ma. I want people to understand one thing. We are not anybody's slave. Nobody's coming to enslave us. Nobody has capacity to enslave us. But the people who pretend to be like us, they are the oppressors who keep us enslaved. If you know this, you know the truth.
That is it. We are nobody's slave. We are not enslaved by us.
Nobody can enslave us.
We are not.
No. No.
Because all this gara they are doing is because of these so-called bastards, the Yoruba bastards
who allowed
that are giving them the backup.
Yes, they allowed
and
it.
They know it. Did you hear Afenifere cost anything more?
No.
Because Omoporio was in there. Those Afenifere and Nadeko, láyé ìgbà kan wọ́n ti ní ẹ dákẹ́ ẹ̀sìn ní wọ́n sọ ẹ dákẹ́ ẹ̀sìn mi ta ló máa listen sí wọn. We are this vehicle tó ń lọ yìí Ọlọ́run ló mọ bí tó bá forí sọ. At the end of the day, Satanic ni kálukú máa gbé gàrí ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ni because everybody ó ti yó everybody ti dé bus stop kálukú bọ́lẹ̀ gbogbo àjọ wà nínú mọ́tò Òṣòdì ni mọ́tò dẹ̀ ti dó Òṣòdì ìkálukú bọ́lẹ̀. These people, they are not educated. You see the people they put in the position, they cannot think. These people can't think. We don't need brain like to worry. How do you expect someone like that to manage a country?
It's impossible.
Let me allow you to get on.
Thank you so much, Ma. Olori, let me take another one. That's another mix there. I bet some of you are waiting to hear from Princess. Princess is yet to attempt us. Hello, sir. Hey, hang on. No. Hello, sir.
Professor Maiyegun General.
Yes, sir. Sean.
Ekale,
how are you?
Bonsoir.
Bonjour.
Bonsoir.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, ke ale lara. Niyi láti France ni o.
No, you okay? Wait, Very easy. Mama lost language class. I'm gonna go to language class.
Maiyegun, èdè yìí funny gan o.
Yeah, tell me about it. Maybe when I go back to watch my video, I'll see all what is funny there. You are the second person talking about funny. Maiyegun, I was laughing. Why are you laughing?
Ẹ tún gbé mi lọ sílé mi, ẹ gbé mi lọ sádùúgbò mi ní Maiyegun. Majidu.
You know now. Mi ò tẹ̀lé rántí mi rò pé mo kọjá ní Majidu ju ẹ̀kan láyé mi àbẹ́ méjì láyé mi kí tó débẹ̀ rárá mo ti ń gbọ́ Majidu tètè owó ẹ ti forí sọ Majidu bóyá wà Jẹ̀bú dẹ̀ là ń lo Majidu.
Èní yìí cruise the pọ̀ gan-an inú òtútù ni mo wà tí mo ti ń gbọ́ mo ti rẹ́rìn yó àwọn òyìnbó gan-an rẹ́rìn pé kí ló ń ṣe ọ̀bọ̀ yìí
kí ló pa ọ̀gbẹ́ni lẹ́rìn.
Ó funny gan, ó funny gan. I love your comical side.
Message àárín yẹn ṣe ṣáà miss ẹ because yẹn ló wà important jù.
Maiyegun ó dà pé máa ṣèwé. I want to take your permission.
Please.
Mo fẹ́ kọ ìwé kan lórí àwọn new names fún àwọn politicians wa. Àwọn bíi APC ẹgbẹ́kẹ́gbẹ́, Boko Haram, Tinubu, Wèrè Wike, Pastor Ruga, and numerous. Bóyá máa ṣe interview fún yín.
You are welcome, my brother, anytime.
Ẹ fẹ́ pé náà wẹ̀ ẹgbẹ́ àjẹ́ ní pásítọ̀ lórí platform yìí, àwọn intellectual náà dẹ̀ tún wà. Àwọn bàbá ṣe make owó lára yín.
So we can tap into all of that and develop it, and as long as the message never shall get time there.
No. You are actually what you are doing is, in fact, mi ò rí pé àwọn professor ta ni mi fẹ́ máa dárúkọ wọn lè ṣe jù báyìí lọ. Because actually, the essence of education, somebody mentioned that Yoruba are educated, the Northerners are marginalized, they don't have education. Not that the Northerners are deprived of education, but their own means of education is quite different from what we take. So in our own case, we are educated, and this education has made us to be a bit backward. I will continue to say it. One of the reasons why the Yoruba nation has not come to fruition is that education makes you less courageous. And I thank God that we are now having boldness and courage to do what we ought to have done for a long time. So I like the fact that the Yoruba nation is going spiritually now. We are getting there. We are getting stronger by the day, not because a pastor has joined the train, but because people that listen to the man today will actually know that for a man of God to be speaking to politicians, because these people are closer to the politicians than we do. And they also watch this program, like you said, pastors are on this platform. Pastors are on this platform and they have mic. So they should have used their mic for a long time. Now, what I could get from Pastor Adeboye is that he saw a vision that there will not be 2023. That is what you have been preaching. Yoruba nation now. No election 2023. So temple of truth is going places. I love the fact that
don't talk like that to man of God.
Maiyegun, one of the things.
Please ever be man of God.
One of the things. I would like to commend you because sometimes when you listen to people's commendation, it makes you happy. Everybody likes to be commended, and I love the fact that you've been a very good listener. Most times when people call you, they contribute, even though we know we are still going to take your decisions. I'm talking about the decision you made few days ago or yesterday.
It's a tough one.
Please, we are really
talk about it because I said if I come back, una go forgive me. So now that you mentioned it, tell me more about it. Go on.
At the same time, we welcome the fact that at least every sense of belonging.
Yeah.
We really appreciate you.
Thank you.
So thank you. We believe in the cause. We believe in Yoruba nation now. And we believe that it will be actualized in Jesus' name. Nobody can sacrifice a whole race, a Yoruba race, just for his long-time ambition. I'm talking about Tinubu because to some extent, at the back of my mind, I believe Oshibajo is not coming out. Maybe that is what is responsible for what Pastor Adeboye said today. He knows that he has nothing to gain. So Kaku for So I think there is a
make me and you may we play small conspiracy theory small, because you don't start them already. Oshibajo. And then the message from it was Oshibajo's idea that Redeemed Church should have political branch. We raised the alarm about it. we said, my Baba must not use another back door again. Can't they bring one Yeye anything again? We know their hand, though. Now, a week after that, Baba said, are you sure there will be 2023? You know why? They say even APC, right now, they don't rule out Ifnubu completely. They don't rule out Oshibade. They are looking for young candidates, and they are yet to pick anybody to just surprise anybody. Now, all these things, they use conspiracy small. Maybe that's why Baba Adeboye said, which country is this? Why are you all talking about election when you should be talking about security? I said, okay, thank you, Baba. That's what we want to be talking about, not election.
No problem, sir.
Thank you, Baba.
So have a nice day.
And you too. Let me take this
nice night.
Nice one, Baba. So yeah, let me know when I should receive invitation for my interview so that we can write a book in the name of the Buhari idiots and teach people why and how they should behave around the Buhari deans. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Maiyegun. My name is Kunle Afolayan, calling from Amsterdam.
Kunle Afo don't share film call. Make I help you tell them, because I was bragging that I had Kunle Afo on my program, and you just busted my bubble that day. You said Kunle Afo don't share movie. Afo, Baba, how are you?
Very, very well, Baba.
You are part of it tonight.
We just share the same name.
How are you anyway? So where are you now? Somewhere in the universe?
Yeah, I'm in Amsterdam now. Where is it? I won't.
Now, so I'm glad you could say that. Normally you'll be like, me, I've seen the number. I know it's not anywhere local. So then I'm like, where are you now? Sometimes you just be like, Maiyegun, I'm just somewhere in the universe. And sometimes I probably caught up with you in Lagos. So, Baba, you have been listening for nearly 2 hours. I'm glad you are part of it. What do you have for us?
Yes, bro. I mean, I made a comment earlier about an hour ago that the level of bluntness tonight is like another degree. And, again, thanks for all you do. This conscious conversation is opening eyes, and I'm glad that we have people like you, we have people like Chowore that have been consistent, dishing out this type of
content and exposure.
Yeah. So the conversation for today, Baba Adeboye has finally reiterated what we have been saying. He came to that conclusion eventually. Imam and pastors are leading in the wheeling attack. Even Jega, that managed the election that
perfected this. Yeah, that perfected this calamity. He himself don't speak up too.
He has been crying consistently now, non-stop, Everybody is saying the same thing. What Chowore and Igboho Kanu has been saying for a very long time, and it got them labeled, it got them persecution. Everybody that speaks against this government, they have, all my propaganda, but all my destroy personality and label them evil. And of course, there are so many ignorant and deprived Nigerians that follows the narrative too. So the truth is, a country without any form of justice, oppression everywhere, killing every day. Check out the headline for like 10 newspaper. You would go beyond the first or second page. It's all bad news. As it is now, that oppression has gotten to another level entirely. EFCC now mounts roadblock. Immigration, they mount roadblock. NDLA, roadblock. Last month, police. Every day, the citizens are condemned and binded to the Philistines. Those are in the south. Those are in the north. They have handed those on over to bandits and headsmen. Right now, the destruction level is getting to a crescendo. And like Baba Adeboye said, he doesn't even know if 2023 election will happen. And
we never talk and say this insecurity is deliberate. And their constitution says if there is insecurity in any region in Nigeria, they can't hold election. They can actually excuse it for not holding election, and it will still be right. We have not been talking about that one since.
We are there, Jonathan. Jonathan tested it in 2015 election. He postponed the election for like a week or two.
Yeah.
And he cited that same reason, that because of insecurity.
It's the constitution. They can't do election if they are kidnapping here. You see, in Niger State, Baba, in Niger State, the governor came out finally and he said 12 local government areas are no longer in the control of the Niger State government. They are now being controlled fully by terrorists. People are paying tax to them. In Borno State, out of about 27 local governments, only just about 6 or 7 are currently in the hand of the Borno State government. The remaining local government areas, they are controlled by terrorists. No joke, for real. And now they can use all of those things and say, we can't do election. And they will be right.
Fact. That's the reality. Nobody knows tomorrow. But all of us have agreed that Nigeria tomorrow is not heading to anywhere peaceful or promising land. Everybody knows that it is heading into doom. Unless logic, fairness,
miracle,
equity,
something happen and change course, which is under probability. Well, impossible. Forget it anyway.
They are asking everybody to get their PVC. PVC for the same election that is tainted by vote buying, ballot snatching. PVC that will bring in the likes of Tinubu, Yaya Bello, Emefiele, Osinbajo, Atiku, and all those other guys. I leave it here, Baba. We are hopeful because that's the only thing we hold on to. Everybody don't feel pain here.
I mean, Mungbel America, could be a competing in Nigeria. Please pity yourself. You see, even in America, it go touch you if they kidnap your mama. As much as they say, you see, I just feel sorry for all of you, Baba. You go run, find the ransom money. If they take people who are closer to you, that's when you will realize that Nigeria can happen to us anywhere. And if you know that, that's when you should take this serious. It is better to break them as soon as possible.
Absolutely. Thanks for all you do, bro. I appreciate it.
God bless you.
Nice
one. Thanks for calling. Okay, you enjoy Amsterdam. It's becoming a little bit warmer now. Anyway, I don't know if it's cold that for now, but it's gonna get kind of warmer now. So enjoy.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, thanks, bro. I appreciate it.
Nice one too. Yeah. So I have another caller on the line. This time around, Mama Yiti Daniel. Mama Yiti De. Mama Wanti De. Mama Wanti. Princess.
I mean,
it is well. How are you tonight?
I'm trying.
I am trying to be alive, especially when I found something I can tell my people here that we've been right all this while. They called us name. They say we are confrontational. We are too blunt. But we have been right.
The truth will always find its way, to whatever platform you want it to get to. It always find its way there. And you see this administration, yeah? All that the yeah? tó bá kó sí kànga kò ní kú ó máa bókun kànga padà wá sókè nítorí pé wèrè sì máa ṣe tó bá dàgbà ni.
Ṣùgbọ́n jù sí kànga kò ní kú.
Ó máa bókun kànga jáde. Ẹni tó ìmọ̀ àpẹẹrẹ tó bá dàgbà. Kò ní ń ṣe ó fẹ́ ya wèrè tó bá dàgbà ni o. Wèrè yìí máa ṣe ni o. Wèrè yẹn nípọn ju kànga ó kú kékeré lọ kò ní kú. Èèyàn mélòó ló já sí kànga tó survive tààrà rí.
Try láti máa rẹ̀ rìn. Ó jẹ́ pé mò ń sanra sí lójú, fèsì mi ń sanra sí torí mò ń wò dẹ̀ yé princess.
Kò ní kú ó máa jáde ni. So wọ́n ṣe wà yẹn, they, I told you I love whatever it is they've been trying to do. The tyranny, the fascism and everything. I was
interested in it, you know. They should keep doing it. Now they've gotten to a point that the people that were acting dumb and stupid have started opening up and telling their goats and our goats.
Hang on. Princess Network, Princess City.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Princess, you for me schedule go there.
Hello, Maiyegun. Can you get me?
You got to drop comment because you me the whole there more. For me just 20 seconds. Okay, mo so like money. Sherry be so kwete o ba jasi konga. To mo ba jabo se konga ti oku. One Thanksgiving, one only ṣe láyé. Ẹ̀yin ni kò ní nǹkan ṣe wá o fẹ́ later ni o. Èyàn kan wá sọ wípé pé
ó fẹ́ sí mi lágbà ni.
Èyàn kan wá sọ mí sí wípé Maiyegun lejú pa kala dájú má rẹ́rìn. Mo láti rẹ́rìn at this point.
That's it.
And then, so
that is it. So whatever it is they are doing, I am happy with it. They should keep it coming. Wèrè wọn ló máa akèrègbè wọn ló máa júwe ibi tó máa fòun kọ́ sí. Now people see, I tell you, Maiyegun, any outburst now, if anything should get chaotic now, that's the end of it. People will just key into it and they will start. They will just be on the street and end everything.
Yeah.
People are ready to die, yes, because you can't tell an hungry man somewhere if you get into your house and your kids are crying. You prefer to die on the street and come back to those children that are crying of hunger every now and then. Gari, you don't want to try it. They just have to feed.
You know,
so that's why you see civil servants.
Yeah, people are saying that it's been worse. Nigeria is never good. It's not that Nigeria is so good anytime, but it has never been this bad. You are a businesswoman and you have business friends and around. They said it has never been this bad. Like, it's scary.
Maiyegun, in the beginning of this year, we have sold from the farm, From the farm, we would sell a kilo of chicken, live weight, I think for about $7.50 per kilo. Live weight. Then when you process it, you do all your stuff, you get about, 1.5 or something. I don't want to go into that details right now. But processed chicken, frozen chicken, we have sold it for 1,000 naira, 1,200 this year for a kilo. As I am talking to you right now, it is 2,300. If you can't go big or go home, when you buy, go big, buy it or go on greeny. It used to be 1,000, 1,200.
Now it's now 2,000 what?
2,300 naira.
That is
it is what it is.
Increase, but this minimum.
Maiyegun, when people are hungry. Yeah, when people are hungry, there is something that we follow it. Anarchy loma tele. Nigerians are people that I don't know where they got their endurance but you see, majority of things that we endure. Yeah, majority of things that we endure in this country, they can't do it in Western world.
No.
They can't get away with it. What the boss on it? I'll definitely bad tell it. Omi ọtí ló fi bí àwọn bìrìtìkù ọtí ló fi bí ọtí ló fi bí wọn. So wọn wà all right, chemical wà lára DNA wọn bò ọmọ abọ́síta ni. But Nigerians are always holding on. But you see that rubber band. Yeah, you see that rubber band, that elastic. Ó tó bá snap padà báyìí. Àwa ìgò ká má padà sá lọ ni o. Ẹni tí ò bá bọ́ sórí títì wọn á lọ pa mọ́lé o. It is going to be very, very bad and bloody. So I will only offer get the PVC. We advise them you get it, but they should start training bit. Yeah, they should start training bit by bit. Training themselves. Tell your children, when they are shooting somewhere, you have to lay on the ground. When there is war, you don't have to look out the window. You get shot. Yeah, start orientating them. It is going to get to that. We are approaching it. We are approaching it. 2023 election. When Odidijio Adeboye can say that. And then private jet. If he's able to come out to say that, he is ready to free them too. That is it.
Princess, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Any nice night, eh? So that's a princess there. I have another person on the line. Hello there.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Hello, Baba. How are you doing?
Baba, good evening. Ade, Baba. How are you, dear family?
We thank God, though. We did here, the survivor. I'm still here anyway. So, how you say today?
Yeah.
Today?
Man, essay is okay, man.
Just the usual, same of the same.
Yeah.
It is
man,
well.
Baba, it is well. Baba, the topic today is just laughable. Should I say laughable? Baba, what's it come on? Baba, don't be surprised, though. I don't know, we could create a lot of theory concerning what happened today.
Yeah.
Like the one you and Neo skills spoke about. It's possible. Very, very possible. And another one could come up. You call that our redeem. Who are involved in Kaduna, Abuja.
Baba, remember when they kidnapped a whole boss of redeemed pastors going for evangelism in Kaduna? You don't remember that? I don't think touch everybody. Everybody to everybody. Pretend the money. Is that not what we are saying here all the time? That it will get to a point. They sabi the living denier. You get to a point they won't be able to deny anymore. You don't get to that point.
Exactly, Maiyegun. That is exactly what I want to talk about. See, Baba, if it comes to a point, we don't need to talk anymore. I didn't have to preach more. Like, honestly, I have a good testimony to make today. A lot of people in Nigeria now, people are now saying, man, people that all support it, I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you. People are not saying, you know what? That is
just don't make how long are we going to small? Now time.
It's not making sense to everybody. It's not making sense to everybody. It's not making sense to everybody because number one, people when you talk to them about this, they'll question you. Okay, but how do you want us to divide? Okay, fine. We've educated you guys on how the division will come up. We've said it. For us to save lives. I mean, for us to save lives. That country is just dead. Nigeria is gone. Somebody said Nigeria is in the point of no diminishing return. Economical work.
Diminishing return. That's at the point of no return. Yeah.
I'm telling you, somebody said that. Like,
yellow was a go wall lobby Nigeria wall lobby biawada biare Nigeria wall law biawada biare Nigeria wall law. That's part of the story where we will be singing in Yoruba nation. Yeah, biawada.
I'm telling you,
Nigeria wall law. Like that.
Imagine. Look at what they did to that sheikh. Ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ó dùn wọ́n ní ó kàn wọ́n lára bàbá ó kàn wọ́n lára ni ó dùn wọ́n gidi and I want to see what's gonna happen to Pastor Adeboye. Maybe
they won't touch him. They won't touch him. He's smart. He won't do another one. He won't do another talk. Papa Adeboye will not do another talk until around December, close to election. Yeah, he will do another one again. That time, everybody don't enter fire. He don't burn everybody for body. It will just drop another one. Maybe now that one will come help us ignite the bomb. Boom.
Yeah, and when I want to another point I want to give is this. But for only self-destruction. As they give themselves self-destruction, please, Biafra, Yoruba nation comrades, please. Let us start doing our own grassroots working.
We should continue.
Let us start talking to people. Start talking to people. Start educating people. Education is
education, trust me.
Education, yes.
Political, see, it's called political education. That's what we are doing on Maiyegun's Diary Politico. Yes.
I'm telling you, Baba, let's start doing that. When for any self-destruction, let's actually come for any self-growth. Come out publicize the Yoruba nation, I say Biafra, and then Biafra. Let us do this. This is the only solution to Nigeria. Because number one, these people see, whenever we want to have a country, it has to be based on ideology.
Yes.
And when you have a group of people that don't believe in ideology, or their own ideology is better from yours, it can never work. It can never work. It will never work. So let us just believe that this Yoruba nation is the solution for everyone and Biafra nation. All a Biafra, all the dua. Baba,
God bless you.
Good work. Thank you, Baba.
Nice one, Baba. Today from SA. Thanks for the support all the time, Baba. Stay safe, eh? That's it today. So it's a big one. See, if I look at my video sometimes, I kind of sometimes have this face that is too serious. And I'm looking at it. Sorry, 1 second, Baba. Hey, I think I got you now. Hello there.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Hello,
this is Aji from Atlanta.
Sorry, say that again.
Sir, Aji from Atlanta.
Aji sir. Kabiyesi.
Baba, máa dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run, máa dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ fún gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ̀ ń gbé ètò kí ó lè dá fún gbogbo wa, àwa Yorùbá ni o, àwa Ìgbò ni àbí àwọn Arewa. Látòrí Maiyegun General gan fún rẹ̀. Lórí Májàsọ́lá ni o, lórí Kálù ni o, àti gbogbo àwọn tó ń jìjàǹgbara ẹ̀. Because nǹkan tí ẹ̀ ń sọ ó ti ń hàn. Gbogbo nǹkan tí ẹ̀ ń sọ ó ti ń hàn, ó dẹ̀ ti ń jẹ jáde.
That's true.
Bọ̀sàbárì tó ti lè mú kí Pastor Gio kó sọ tiẹ̀ jáde. Like you usually say, gbogbo alamadi. Àwọn ti jẹ breakfast wọn báyìí. Ẹ bá dẹ̀ tún wò lápá kan, ẹni tó wá ń kọ̀ Lagos State, òun náà ti jẹ tiẹ̀. Kò kọ̀ tí ìjù tó ní.
Wọ́n ti declare public.
Ó ti jẹ tiẹ̀ kò kọ̀ ìjù tó ní. But like my people usually say, when the time become red, everybody go peer in Papa name.
So,
thank you, Maiyegun.
Honestly, Baba, you know the difference between here and there, sir, is the T.
Mm-hmm.
The T here,
sure.
And there. Now, you know that T, people say waiting stand for, not time. So you mean like that is sure, to say everybody no might get breakfast. Different times.
Different time. When the time become red, everybody go behind Papa name.
That's so it.
Time on the read. Thank you, sir.
God bless you. Aji Aziz. So it's a pleasure talking to you again. So I have another caller as well. Hello there. Oh, hang on. Did I not connect you? Hello. Oh, and this person has been on the line for so long. So I'm going to take another one. For some reason, if your network is acting up, I'm so sorry. I will have to take the next
one.
Hello, ma.
Thank you for being there for us.
Thanks so much for the support too.
We are so excited to have you. You are doing great job for us.
Thanks, ma.
Yes. I just want to thank you for good job that you are doing.
Thank you.
Ariola is talking from US.
Oh, how are you, ma?
Thank you.
Oh, bless you. I've been reading your comment and that name just popped up, so it's a good one. So thanks so much for the support always. Okay, and you have a good.
You are so kind. In fact, I don't know how to express my gratitude to you.
Thanks, man.
You are really working for us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I just want to thank you.
I appreciate that. And God bless you.
Greetings to Agbeke and my boy.
I will speak to them and I will deliver the message.
All right. Thank you.
My regards to the family too.
I'm watching you live here.
Say that again.
I say I'm watching you live here.
Continue watching, ma. Before you are in the afternoon in America. I wish it's night time. Everybody.
I'm looking for them, honestly.
Everybody. But thank you very much,
because we're really spending money on them over there.
Thank you so much, Mike. Let me take Another one. That is a lady, Ariola, one of our own.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Good evening, Maiyegun General. I've been waiting. I was the one that you called off the other time.
I mean, I don't know what happened, right? I was saying hello, and I bet you are also saying the same thing, but I was hearing nothing, but I was paying attention to see if I could get you again.
It's okay. I'm glad I could join you.
I am glad
this
too.
Is Michael from Winnipeg here. I just want to quickly make a few contributions here.
Please.
And we do really thank you for the great job you're doing. Yes. I was very happy with your conversation with Professor Akintoye, and I'm happy the movement is making progress. Things that are happening now, we never even envisaged it like 3 years ago. We thought everybody was sleeping, right? But the amount of people that are rising now, gives me a lot of hope. But we are still not doing enough. We are not doing enough. That was why I remain persistent. I just want to make a quick contribution here. I'm one of your fans. I'm one of your followers. So you could call me a fan, right? Yes. This other person, Adeyinka grandson, I just want to talk on him a little bit, if you don't mind.
You are free. I mean, that's what we do. You express yourself. Please, if there is any point where I probably just want to have it as a chat with you as well, please. Let's make it a conversation, okay?
Yes,
of course.
Yeah.
Please go for it, sir. Your time.
Let me keep it going.
Yeah.
But the first time I heard him, I was absolutely disgusted by him. I must tell you the truth. I was like, what? What kind of human being is this, right? But you know what I think? Like one of our agitators said, he said, we should, even those that are mad, we should still use their brain too. Yeah. Right? Even though he's a mad, we agree he's a madman, right? Even Professor Akintoye said it. He said, in this kind of movement, and when you call it a revolution, you see all sort of groups. I'm a fan of Maiyegun, I'm a fan of Showore, I'm a fan of Igboho, I'm a fan of Professor Akintoye. You will see that amongst all these people, there might be a little bit of difference in ideology, right?
Somehow.
But everybody is kind of partially moving towards the same goal.
Or should we say we're fighting the same monster, what Nigeria has turned all of us into? That is what we're fighting. So
yeah. That is perfectly said. Well said. So what I'm saying here is that even the bigger monster lives where you are right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Yes. So I don't support the oppression of anybody that calls himself Yoruba. If you understand my language there.
I'm with you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we don't know. Tomorrow now they may say somebody, they might twist the law against another person.
As well.
So we have agreed that this man that was spewing some rhetorics of hatred and all that, we know we don't like him. He's not likable. He's not likable like Maiyegun or some other people, right? But we have agreed he's a madman. But please, we should not accept such. Right. You know, he's a madman. We might need him.
Yeah, we can say he's our madman. But you know, one thing is that the complication here is this, right? Like you said, we Yorubas, we may have our differences with other people, or our differences is not to the point of committing bodily harm or even death. People, you know what I mean now. So there's no Yoruba that will listen to Yinka. That is any sane Yoruba that will listen to Yinka after listening to all the good points, all the valuable points he makes about why Yoruba should be this, why Yoruba should be that, which we give him the credit for all the time. We give him, we acknowledge.
Yeah, we even have the right to doubt him. He says some people are fake Yoruba, but if you look at the monikers that he uses, he changes his name here and there, right? We might even we might say we can't even ascertain his origin, right? So what I'm saying here is, assuming he's even Yoruba, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, that we should never come on. I mean, you know what I mean? Or better still, we don't throw a baby and the bathwater all out. Yes, we know who he is.
I will switch. I will switch to Yoruba to make my second point.
Go on, please.
Òwe yẹn lágbára gan, ó wà powerful, ẹ ṣé gan. Ṣẹ́rí apá kejì ni pé ẹja ìrànlọ́wọ́ tẹ bá lè ṣe ẹjọ́. Ẹ ṣe fún bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn kó plan dáadáa gan mi rò bóyá ó ní lọ́ọ̀yà gidi.
Ẹ mọ̀ káwa náà rè é, ìgbìmọ̀ náà rè é, gbogbo ọ̀tẹ̀ bá sọ̀rọ̀ yìí náà ló ń bọ̀ yín.
Mo mọ̀ pé ó ti máa bú yín. Ẹ dárí. Nǹkan tèmi kan fẹ̀sùn mi ìmọ̀ rí o.
History, he's a brother, he's a friend, he's intelligent, he's somebody like that. But the moment he took that turn, that's something I personally don't condone. And I don't like to say, I'm avoiding him. Because we won't avoid it. But more than it's not only injurious fun àwọn tó no fair attack. Oh, injurious sawa gan ta jẹ́
only consequence tí ó dá.
You know what I mean? Yeah, and that's not well. But you know, but I get what you mean. Ẹ kúkú sọ fún gbogbo wa nsìn, ẹ sọ fún gbogbo àwọn ọmọ yín sìn. Ẹ má yẹ ká abandon.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí n make last point ni. Ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run because ó touch mi ó dùn mí Winnipeg lèmi wà mí bá ẹrú ó bá mi ọmọ ìkíkí lé mi. Ṣé kò yé yín?
Ó yé mi.
Mo máa ń gbọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tó ń sọ but I feel pain pé Yorùbá lọ dédé treat bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn mo rí gbogbo fídíò tọkọ wà tán ní kíní kan but ẹ ti mọ̀ pé tí ò bá ní àwọn yẹn náà protest interest wọn ni wọ́n fẹ́ máa mú wá sí ni wọ́n ní interest wọn but mi ò mọ̀ rí mo lè ní pé kó go to hell but èmi kàn ní èmi mọ̀ pé ẹ̀yin náà lágbára
from the other side. I'm with you mo wà pẹ̀lú yín because tẹ bá rántí gbà tí mo ṣe program yẹn ní àná mo ní pé ṣé gbogbo wa ṣá pay attention sí nǹkan kan. Story ọ̀rọ̀ Yínká kò kàn déédéé ṣẹlẹ̀ ní last week tí wọ́n sentence ẹ̀. Do you get that? Ọ̀rọ̀ Yínká story ti bẹ̀ láti 2019. How come tó yẹ pé láti yẹ ọdún yìí somebody tó wà popular nítorí ó ń sọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation kò dẹ̀ sí response kankan lọ́dọ̀ látọ̀dọ̀ àwọn tó jẹ́ group Yorùbá kankan anywhere all over the world. Then we realize that pé Yínká ti fúnra rẹ̀ ń kọ́ ó ti ṣe kíni ó ti ṣùsábọ̀ ó ti ṣùsáwò. So àwọn tó jẹ́ Yorùbá gan láti associate pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ gan ó ti yẹ yín sìn you are automatically going to be considered as somebody who believe in that mentality incitement and all of that. So yẹn mo sọ pé tẹ bá pay attention sí yẹn ibi tó yẹ kẹ́ ti kọ́kọ́ béèrè question yẹn pé kí ló dé táwọn èèyàn ò jáde fún.
That is true. That is true.
So how do we go around this? The deed is done now. Tinubu tó ń promote
láti jọ jẹ́. He's a soldier. He's a soldier. Let's see him.
He just missed his way, unfortunately.
Yeah. He will amend his way a little bit when he comes out. I hope they will reduce his sentence.
Well, all of us are hearing. But you know one thing, sir. You know one thing.
My last comment. Yeah, my last comment, sir. Right. Yeah, my last comment is that Motiman pé on different platforms lóyìnbó. Tabasi tó bá ti di ìgbà tí ogun bá ń bọ̀. Báwo làwọn òyìnbó ṣe máa ń mọ̀ tó bá ti ń gbáradì fógun? Trenches máa wà, the big trenches. Kò ń ṣẹnu lọ́ máa fi ń jogun kò yé yín gbogbo àwọn villages wa yẹn ó yẹ káwọn nǹkan kan ti wà ń bẹ̀ kéèyàn kan máa kàn lè dédé wọ̀bẹ̀ mo mọ̀ pé àwọn èèyàn náà ń try lẹ́yìn kò ṣe gbogbo nǹkan lẹ́ máa sọ fún wa.
akọ̀dísá láti sọ̀rọ̀ ń pa àwọn ọmọ much ju bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ ìlú àti convention sí pé ṣàṣọ pa àwọn èèyàn wà ń bẹ̀ ẹ̀ ṣáà ń reach out sí wọn.
because ṣẹ́ra àwọn people yìí wọ́n gbogbo nǹkan tán lọ́ máa ṣe ṣẹ́rí pé gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ́ ń ṣe wọ́n ṣe progressively à ń pè wọ́n pé illiterate wọn like the caller from France said right but they seem to be persistent they are consistent right and they keep on with what they are doing so bó ṣe wà consistent yẹn ó yẹ káwa náà double effort wa ẹ máa wo nǹkan tó máa ń bà mí inú jẹ́ I am here Ọlọ́run bless me kò síbi tí mo lè ní bóyá mo fẹ́ máa dáwó sí kò yé yín. Iye ò jẹ́ mi bó tẹ̀ jẹ́ $200 a month. Tí ní ìbáwá bó ju bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Many people like that ló wà kí n sọ fún yín. But ṣẹ́rí pé èèyàn ò kí n perfect. Kálẹ̀ perfect ni àti gbogbo àwọn tẹ́jọ́ ń ṣe kínní náà ni. Ẹ máa àmì ìsìn owó tó pọ̀ mi ìfẹ́ sóyìnbó kò yé yín. Gbogbo àwọn kínní tẹ́ ẹ̀ ń sọ pé ẹ fẹ́ ṣe yẹn central kínní yẹn ó yẹ kó ti wà ńlẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, ó ti yẹ kó ti wà
ńlẹ̀. Bó jáda ni bó jẹ́.
Ọdún tó yẹ kó ti wà ńlẹ̀ ń sìn bọ̀. Thank God.
2 weeks
ago. Ṣé bá rántí pé 2 weeks ago la gba approval pé ká lọ ṣe. Ṣé bá rántí. Though like you said,
ó ti wà ńlẹ̀
for now. But we are at least.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run. Ẹ bá wọn sọ. Yes, ẹ jẹ́ káwọn náà mọ̀ àwọn ibi tí a bá lè máa ṣe there are thousands of people even àwọn tó kì í ṣe ọmọ ìlú wa. Tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n lè máa lè jà ẹni tí ò bá lè jà máa lè náwó. Kò yé yín. Tẹ́ bá dẹ̀ lọ wo Tinubu. Tẹ máa ń pè ní Tinubu Ọlọ́run gbọ́ tẹ̀ tó mi. My mother worked for Lagos State Hospital Management Board for 35 years. Kọ́lọ́n fọ̀rùn kẹwọn àmọ́ mọ́ dáadáa. Èmi go like it. But ṣe rí bàbá yẹn náà lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ tẹ́ bá wo statement ẹ̀ tó sọ ńgbà kan tó ní kán lọ gbin ẹ̀gẹ́ fáwọn kan. Many people lè interpret nǹkan tí màá yẹn sọ. Ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn funny. Ó look stupid. But ṣe rí èmi, I'm a philosopher. Mi ní introduce ara mi jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. But mo lè analyse nǹkan tí máa yẹn sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Òun náà mọ̀ pé máa yẹn ní strategy tó lè fi gbà wá. But as a politician, kò tí ì fẹ́ lọ dára. Ẹ mọ̀ pé máa yẹn gangan ló kọ́kọ́ sọ pé òun fẹ́ in 1997 ló ní òun fẹ́ a Yorùbá country. Ní ìmọ̀ bóyá ẹ rántí.
Nigeria, but that was Kotomo. Ọbẹ̀ wà ń bẹ̀. This was the rọ́bẹ̀ ń bẹ̀, sir.
Yes, sir. So nǹkan tí Fúlàní ò ṣe ní jẹ́ kó débẹ̀ nìyẹn, àbí kò yé yín, ẹja àgbàgbé yẹn. Fúlàní ò ní jẹ́ kó débẹ̀, but nǹkan tí mo kàn sọ fún yín ni pé àwọn èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ wà fẹ́ pé irú alàgbà tó jáde yẹ lẹ́yìn náà ṣẹ́mẹ́yẹ branches tó ní káàkiri ó lówó lọ́wọ́, àbí kò yé yín. I want a unified revolution, àbí kò yé yín. Eléyìí máa ya wèrè, eléyìí máa consider nǹkan.
Especially àwọn tó jẹ́ olówó ńlẹ̀ Yorùbá tí wọ́n bá ní place tí wọ́n ti lè assemble resources tí wọ́n trust, like you said, pé candidate ti wà nílẹ̀ for a while ni. There are people to ready to move resources into it, and then even if they don't want to show face that they are promoting Yoruba nation, they can send their resources. I get you.
My last sentence. Tí máa make into law. Quickly. Àwọn kan máa like láti máa ṣe irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ anonymously. Explore our ways táwọn èèyàn fi lè máa ṣe nǹkan anonymously. Wọ́n máa realize iye billions ẹ máa rí.
Wọ́n máa pariwo wọn Nàìjíríà, àwọn agbára tí wọ́n máa bú wọn, but lábẹ́lẹ̀ resources wọ́n sọ pé ẹ wò
ó Yorùbá nation
ẹ jà fún ẹ má jà lọ ẹ gbà owó rẹ o. I get what you mean.
Ọlọ́run gbọ́ I shouldn't swear. Mo ń sọ fún yín. Many people máa fẹ́ ṣe anonymously. So since then náà tí ẹsẹ̀ yín kan tó ti tún rinlẹ̀ dáadáa sìn. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ máa communicate. Let's have several of those platforms. A lè máa bẹ̀rù wọn ní stage tàwa yìí. Àbí kò yé yín? Ẹ má dẹ̀ jẹ́ ká bú anybody tó bá jẹ́ Yorùbá. Àbí kò yé yín? Because àwọn ò ní bú ọmọ ìlú wọn. Wọn ò dẹ̀ ní jẹ́ káwa arrest ọmọ. Abáki Aríbá yín sìn. Ó máa ṣínú lé ní ìsìn. Ó máa jóúnjẹ gidi. Àṣírí inú sọ fún yín. Ó máa jóúnjẹ gidi lé ní ìsìn. Wọ́n rán lọ sí US. So ẹ máa yẹ kí no matter how mad, no matter how.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí ni wọ́n sáré sọ nǹkan jẹ́ pé ẹ̀wọ̀n kí majority kan tẹ sọ fún mi láti nǹkan ni mo agree pẹ̀lú ṣẹ́gẹ̀t. Ṣẹ́rí the last one yẹn ẹ máa jẹ́ ká bí ẹ̀ ká má bú àwọn Yorùbá tẹ sọ yẹn mo rí bí insult sí mi ẹ ti ń tẹ̀lé mi for a while. Ẹ má sọ fún mi pé kí n má bú àwọn yẹn ṣe sọ́jà jẹ́ pé ẹ ti gẹ̀ ẹ́ sìn ẹ mọ àwọn tí mò ń ta sí. Mo reject yẹn.
Àwọn dọ́lọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ẹ ti gẹ̀ tí ń sìn. Because àwọn kò bú àwọn Yorùbá ẹni àwọn. Mo sọ pé tí Tinubu tó bá dọ̀la ṣẹ́ ń gbọ́ tó bá di ọ̀la tí Tinubu bá kàn tiẹ̀ kàn sọ̀rọ̀ bó jẹ́ ààfù nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Yorùbá yẹn ló ṣe press conference tó sọ̀rọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀ ipe this is unacceptable. Tinubu táwa mọ̀ o nígbà tó ń ṣe opposition o mo lè má pè ní Tinubu mọ́. Kò ṣe ń kọ́kọ́ fún mi náà ju wípé wọ́n ní chance láti save Yorùbá land from gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń sọ ń pa ẹ̀ wọ́n ṣe. So tẹ bá ń sọ mi pé ká má àwọn kan ò ní bú àwọn èèyàn àwọn kan ò ní ṣe kíní kan yẹn èmi reject yẹn èmi máa bú wọn gan ni o máa bú wọn tí máa ṣépè fún wọn gan gidi ni o kò bá jọba ni kò bá jẹ Tinubu kò bá jẹ old man kò bá jẹ young man máa ṣépè fún wọn kò tẹ́mi mọ̀ ṣe nìyẹn ẹ má request fún yẹn sá ẹ jẹ́ ká yọ yẹn kúrò nínú border request.
I agree with all what you are saying. You see the names that you call them. We adopt them. You see that it has been adopted. Even in the press.
Mi ò fẹ́ fi gbogbo ẹ̀ máa jù gbà wọn gan ni mo ṣe create àwọn orúkọ yẹn. So anybody bá sọ pé òun láti nǹkan tí mò ń ṣe.
I agree with that.
But kí n má ṣe ti bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ó ti yẹn sí.
I love that. No, I love that. I'm not against that. That is a good way of.
Thank you very much. Thank you for understanding.
Okay, yeah.
So it's a give and take, isn't it?
Yeah, good.
I will agree to some.
Yeah, that.
You will also agree to, we'll concede one or two things to ourselves. That's how we will move on, isn't it?
Yes, I'm only talking about agitators. I'm not concerned about politicians. I'm talking about agitators.
Okay.
No, I don't work. You don't call me politician. I don't care about politicians. No, we love that. Even our kids, they adopt those names. They adopt those names. You be surprised at the number of kids that watch you. They adopt that. So we support that.
God bless you.
We are
shouldn't
talking about
be abusing
agitators.
ourselves, our elders, those who have stood with us, those who are standing with us publicly, privately. We should not generalize and abuse just everyone. I agree with you on that.
Agitators. That's what I'm talking about.
I agree with you on that
So
too.
God bless.
And you too,
Nice evening.
And you too. Thank you so much. I love this. I actually like it whenever conversation is kind of, back and forth. Some people don't like it. Maiyegun, stop talking over your callers. Let them talk. Maiyegun, let them talk. I'm like, oh, I know you are watching it from that place. Me, I am dealing with a 2 network from all over the world. And then sometimes my voice can come before theirs, or sometimes we just be talking at the same time because of the network. But I understand it. I shall like it too. Conversational. Here is my last caller. Hello, sir.
Maiyegun. Mo décidé de mi. Mo gbọ́dọ̀ go mi. How's it gbọ́dọ̀ go? Mo décidé you. I just cannot go. I cannot go without talk.
And it's just 2 minutes to end the program. 2 minutes. That is when your call has so go for it.
It's a JJ in the house. Maiyegun. Oh, JJ buru mpira rẹ̀. Ọlọ́run bá rí a máa túbọ̀ máa bùkún ẹ. Ọlọ́run bá rí a máa túbọ̀ máa bùkún ẹ. Ìwé ìṣẹ́kù. Ikú ń bẹ́tà lójú oorun. Ìwé ìṣẹ́kù.
Àṣewà. Thank you, Baba.
I greet the house. Thanks, and I thank everybody. Last 3 days, what people are suggesting about the review of money and all those stuff. I really, in fact, I was impressed. I tried to call, even though I didn't succeed.
See that conversation and the rest of that, I was like, oh, I love this. It's like we are in the parliament talking, I love it.
No, this is how it's supposed to be.
It is.
And you see now, Maiyegun, there's something going on. We are making history. You see, you remember last time when we talked, I told you, I arranged something like this, let's see. You see that a lot of people they just accept it. Tomorrow, when we finally break and everybody is on its own, you see that issue. We might say Biafra will not be great. Yoruba might be the greatest. We will always complement each other. And in Europe today, there's the power belongs to some people. And those people that have strong economy, that is, you can see that some of the rest of them keep spreading the economy, whatever, to the others who are left behind for a long time.
Yes.
That is what we are just doing regarding IPOB or whatever. That is 2 days ago. And I also thank you for what you have done.
You are the one who regarding this. You said you would like
no, brother. Don't, brother.
I'm glad that people love it.
Brother.
Nobody are against it.
No, brother, I'm not the one who raised it. It's a God that put it in my mind. And because we try to see the future, when you think of history, you think about the future, because what is in the future for you? Because there's some of us who can sit and analyze.
Sure.
If we say this thing will not break, it will break. It does cut already. You see what I told you? I keep remember you. Those who will champion the cause, they are still campaigning now. And they will be the one to champion the whole thing. Because with the pain and anger, they will open the gate for their Eruku. They will scatter everywhere. All this Fulani, let the whole Fulani in the Africa part come Yoruba land. They will finish. Brother, trust me, they will finish. 3 people is enough. Maybe now only go stand up last time. Where the whole Fulani, they shit for pants. Only go, and there's some young boys which you don't know their name. Nobody know them. You see them on the street, you think they are nothing. Brother, when they command now, you will see that millions will come out.
That's true.
Brother, forget all these things that they told you that is happening. Finally, Baba can join us now. You see, endorsement from heaven. Abi, is that not the picture they brought from us? Do you know that there are another pastor today also saying that at least the pastors are coming to our side now? Nigeria is already breaking. It don't break, it don't scatter.
It don't scatter, it don't
because
it don't choke.
44 trillion debt. Now, since the crude oil have been rising up now, no money. Yet they don't pay police officers.
They can't pay they can't pay salary, they can't pay police officers. They can't, they can't even pay their debt.
Brother, if you see, I told you last time, I said it's like they have told Buhari that Nigeria is about, we have to split you guys. So, chop what you want chop. That's what is happening. Because if you look at it deeply now, every angle, every aspect that Fulani is holding in Nigeria now, they are just looting. And then the rest of their the crumble chasers, all they are just using the opportunity to carry what they can carry. How can they destroy tent in the stadium and somebody say they need 336 billion? Because of a rail track, one coach the rail from this thing, and they say they need 1.something billion. Brother, you will know that they know that Nigeria is about to break, and everybody is now stealing.
To Maradi in Ninja, the one they borrow money to construct from Kaduna to Abuja.
Brother, that one not even concern me anymore. You know the people.
Kind of life.
Yes, the only the only people that I'm concerned about now are the South. Every South in the house to hear this. After Nigeria break finish, I myself will be the #1 champion campaigning against any Yoruba leader who will support South. Because they have mortgaged their future for Hausa. The pipe to Morocco. Very soon, the pipe will cross to Spain. From Spain is coming to Britain. The people who hold the playbook. These things that you are seeing today have been planned more than 40 to 30 years. That they've been planning all these things. All these things that you are seeing.
From 1976, when Sheikh Gumi's father traveled. You know the story now, the conflict for jihad.
Yeah.
They started from that was when they said, we have to take over Nigeria by jihad.
Brother,
and it's been getting...
Let me take you to another history.
Yeah.
Let me take you to another history. And the history is in two ways now. It's happening two ways. You see, those days, during the Awolowo War, they called the Northerners. They say, look, you allow West to be growing in economy so fast like this. If their economy is not destroyed, one day they will come back and buy the North. Now, but this place we are today, we are in the Western world today.
Yes.
The Western economy has grown to a stage that it will take some kind of shift before the economy can collapse, which is why Putin is taking that chance now. Now he wants to come out from ruby to crude oil. Are you seeing what is happening? If the same thing, the same tactics that they told them, don't let the West grow economically, they will buy you tomorrow. That's why they destroy all those Odua company, Odua investment, whatever.
Yoruba politicians, they watch all those investment destroyed. Yorubas have actually... man,
brother,
again, you just reminded me of all these things again. It's not even about it's not even about collaborating with Nigeria to deny us what should be ours as Yoruba people right there as well. They even destroyed everything that could be our heritage, investment, portfolio that could be.
Brother, the man said, I watched one interview one day. The man was among one of them that work in all those Ibadan farm, all those cow, the biggest cow that Awolowo was rearing that time. The guy said, when the military take over, they will just come from barrack and come to the farm and say, give us this cow.
Yeah.
And they will carry the biggest one, carry and go. Now, that is what they did. Because people, some Yorubas don't follow the history. Brother, there's some things that is going on. He that repeat the same mistake. Mistake. If you learn the history, If you learn the history, you will never repeat same mistake.
Now they said if you read your history
what
very
is
well,
lacking in our brother.
And now if you read your history very well, you are supposed to learn from it. If there are mistakes made in history, right, you should learn from those mistakes. But if you don't learn from history, you will make the same mistake again and again.
Brother, my father has a farm. Ojumi, I will follow my father to farm, we will farm and do all those things. Somebody now come from his own, he now later bought a piece of land there and started farming. Because my father shifted back to some politics and forget the farm, before you know, this guy began to enter my father's farm. My father, one day, we went together to the farm, and my father was complaining, why do you leave the road and even cross the road and come to my farm? After my father said, I don't want anybody to feel me, Daddy, they just fight it and they stop there. Brother, after a while, when my dad passed out and I look at it, one day I visited the farm. Do you know what I did?
What did you do?
From that place where the guy stopped, I called 2 or 3 people in that farm. I said, look, this guy needs to move. If he doesn't move, I won't say much. And they pleaded and this. Luckily, something happened in that
they
farm.
kill your father. Don't let them kill you. Know what I mean?
I am an Ijebu man. Do you know? I'm from Akure, but I am an Ijebu character. Do you know why? So as soon as I get to that farm and I call them and give them warning, I don't see anything. Something now happened eventually. Do you know what I did? And I surprised them in that farm because of what happened. I better saw one of the needle lost and I go and carry thunder. The guy that entered my papa farm, when he hear it, he says, hey, this one will be bad too. When people were talking, they say, he be like, say, this one, I will pass to you, man. This one, this. Look at them. Because I witnessed an history happen in front of me. And if my father could make that mistake, I will never make it. But my father cannot mistake. Sit down. I don't want me to kill me. They know the riot. When I was in Nigeria, every riot that happened in Ondo State, in Lagos, in Ife, in Ilesha, in Osun, I was always there. If not that very moment, I immediately at the enter car, they go there. I want to witness what is happening. If I would die, I would die. Brother, these are the reasons why Yoruba is like this. They have put fear in our mind.
That's right. Spirit
of fear. Yoruba should rebook it. Brother, we own Nigeria army, carry them, put them in Akure, they cannot finish everybody before we liberate ourselves. No. Not to talk of the whole Yoruba, the fear. And now, finally, you see those people who always go against you, brother. Hey, leave those ones. More of them is coming to join us now.
I believe.
Brother, it don't happen. It don't happen. It don't happen. Now,
tí Baba Adeboye sọ pé I have not heard from God who is going to be this or that. Baba, we don't hear now.
Brother,
God don't tell you already.
Brother, look election. Now. Do you see what is happening? Let me now give you another analysis of this thing in 1 minute. Do you know that Fulani are so clever and cunning? They've been taught by British. Let us open the book for them. What is in their playbook? Look at it. They know that 3 or 5 months ago they were doing meeting. If you don't bring the government to the south, you must change. The government must change. All of them were some of our brothers in East. They were kurukere. They are just turning their back. Some attend, some don't attend. Now it's come to the politics. See what Fulani is doing with you. We're playing with the head of our leaders in South. They raise Osinbajo, raise Tinubu, raise this thing. They see that, okay, it's like Yorubas. They're beginning to get the signal. Do you know what they do now? They are playing one joker now, chopping for Igbos that they will put there in order to knock Yoruba head.
Amechi has declared to run for president too now. And he said, I'm running for president because I'm Igbo. Have you not heard that?
Brother, wait. Now, I tell you, they know that if they keep quiet for this, if they don't play this politics, if Yoruba eventually come out, Yoruba might get instead of giving it to Yoruba, the best way to do it now is to train and energize some Igbo or some Igbos, pretend that they want to give them the presidency so that the South can keep on fighting themselves. Brother, if you want to know the truth of what I'm telling you now, let the whole South to unite tomorrow and say, okay, no Igbo, no Yoruba. We nominate one candidate and see if Hausa will give the government tomorrow morning. They will never give it. And this thing, military is coming out. Military is coming out. So finally, I leave you with that dream. You know, I keep repeating it. Good night, brother.
JJ, thank you
see
so
where
much.
time come.
I mean, thank you so much for your time tonight. Okay, it's been a wonderful one, and we look forward to tomorrow. Tomorrow is another day. Good morning,
so, brother.
Nice one. So that's a JJ. So Nigeria don't enter caution that if you pay attention, you are likely going to know how much deep shit they've dipped Nigeria into. The Kaduna Abuja rail line that was bombed, and on disclosed number of people kidnapped. Among those kidnapped that they are yet to find, they are yet to see them, is this entire family. Okay, now this entire family got kidnapped on Kaduna Abuja railway, and today their whereabouts unknown. Now it is also in that same Nigeria where the current central bank governor is also running to be president in 2023. Koshele Rio. This is not a former president or a central bank governor. This is the current central bank governor of Nigeria, Emefiole. So if you don't know why many of us know that Nigeria is finished, now only karakara that they tell you, say, maybe they manage, maybe say go work, you know, go work. Okay, it's up to you. We are grateful to Pastor Adeboye, the Pastor E.A Adeboye, the Baba Gio of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, RCCG. Baba, we received it to everybody. Don't go mentor on social media. We'll go help you explain the message better to other church members, because some of them, they are also members of my temple. They come here too. So Baba Adeboye, we need more of that. Just the truth. Tell them, why is there no electricity? Because APC Egbe destroyed Nigeria. Why is there no security? Because Boko Haram and fake Pastor Ruga destroyed Nigeria. Why is there no job? Because fake Pastor Ruga, Boko Haram and Tifnumbu, they said they could save Nigeria in 2015. So if Baba Adeboye is delivering, Omo, I go to Redeem Church for Glasgow. Because Naimbi say, if I enter Redeem Church for Glasgow, I say, let somebody shout hallelujah. They will say hallelujah. I say, Aluta, continua. Victoria, Asata. Break it up to save lives. Nobody go, they look at me and say, blood of Jesus. Hey, these people with all the wala. I say, somebody shout hallelujah. I say, hallelujah. I say, Aluta, continua. I say, blood of Jesus. You see, you should need to be a child of God. Now, if Baba Adeboye is delivering, if he is delivering messages like this, all of us go be comrade inside Redeem Church for a year. I go there. I go say we comrade instead of saying brother Solo, brother Benga, sister Abigail, brother Solo. Please let me check Genesis 31:31. No, we will be using comrade, violence of violence. He say, Baba, now boats. He say, happy Sunday. He say, Baba, now here we day here, we die here. I say, you don't receive Baba Gio message this week. He say, Baba, don't send message again. It does say, now violence. So that is what we want. Nobody should bobo us. When they want to tell us about heaven, hell, we go listen. But you see this particular hell that the rogues have brought upon Nigeria, we want all the men of God to be honest. Just honesty. Not they lie to people, say anything. Honesty. Who destroyed Nigeria? Fake Pastor Ruga, Boko Haram, APC, Egbe, Atifku, Saraki, Kwakwanso, and the rest of all those rogues. Now them destroy Nigeria. Baba Gio, say it to them. If you know if you mention their names, me, I go mention their name. And I can go to church and talk to my fellow comrade inside Redeem and say, Comrade Benga, Comrade Solo, Alpha, waiting today be na violent Sunday. Comrade, you see, Comrade Princess. You say, Comrade Princess. You say, Comrade Maiyegun. You say, good morning, man. Say, good morning, Comrade Maiyegun. What is today? Violence Sunday. So nobody go lie to us, they boo us with any blood of this, blood of that. Too. No. So we love it because we can see the truth. We have seen it. And you can't tell us to go back to lies, hoping that maybe we are wrong. We are not wrong, go. And them, the mentor, Baba Adeboye, don't confirm them. So thank you so much, everyone, for your time. And just before you go, remember, like that video. Mind you, check your notification as well. So many people said they don't receive notification when Maiyegun is live. I don't know why. I know the reason why many of you don't receive my notification back then was because the UK time moved backward. So it moved backward. Nigeria is 1 hour ahead. It just reparu everything. But the time is back to the same now. Okay. Check your notification. Make sure that they are all set up set as on. So that even if now ordinary cough, I cough on my YouTube, you go receive notification. They say, Maiyegun don't cough. Do you want to see it? If I sneeze, you will receive the notification. I will say, Maiyegun don't sneeze. Alaja, you want to see it? No, I will see Maiyegun sneezing later. At least you will receive notification. They say, you know what I mean? So check it out. Check everything and you won't miss anything. Like the video, share it if you haven't. And if you are just joining us, you are going to love it. Don't worry. Go and start watching from the beginning again. Skip the music if that is going to delay you and put on your AirPod. Read the comment. They'll tell you what we have done tonight. Thank you so much, everybody, for your time. I'm going to see you some other time. Stay safe and good night.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Maiyegun máa bí. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Maiyegun máa bí. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Gómìnà kówó jẹ. Maiyegun máa bí. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá ti ń gba rìbá. Maiyegun máa bí. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Maiyegun máa bí. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Òkúra olóṣèlú. Maiyegun máa bí. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀. Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran. Kì máa yí ṣe eré. ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ kì máa ṣeré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kí. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kí. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ Maiyegun ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹ̀rùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sè mọ́bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì o. ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.